last time off. You guys were in a dungeon, running through it.
Still in the dungeons.
Plowing through, you know.
Plows.
Yeah, been a good time.
We went through the lightning room, being sharp through in some people's cases.
I went through a worm.
Yep. Yep. Literally went through the worm.
In and out. Oh.
What other room did we have?
We'll get all kinds of letters too. So.
Oh yeah.
Room number 9.
We had EIDLIOTI.
The inscription on the top of the room says, "Kill 2 birds with 1 stone." Looking into the room, you see that there are 4 large boulders moving at high rates of speed.
Oh,
No, it's a good thing we have
Great
8
crops.
birds.
I need 4 boulders to represent boulders. Should have grabbed some pebbles.
Yeah, I got birds.
Good thing I fixed the one I threw against the wall.
I know there's another really big one. Where did it go?
there's a crystal ball behind you, Steve.
Hi, Emily.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be good.
Probably
No,
not.
don't give him the arcade focus.
Oh, there you go.
Might not be good.
Oh, Eugene, it's behind the red dragon. Do you mind grabbing the one back there?
Representing the boulders.
Yeah.
Do you have your big one with you?
There we go. I might roll away.
Excellent. We'll just do that.
There's you another boulder.
See, that one rolls.
Hi, boulders.
Perfect. So they're 10 feet wide, just rolling back and forth super
That's
fast.
what it was doing.
So yeah, that's the situation you find yourselves in. You think you might be able to cross, but it's like that scene in Galaxy Quest where the hammers are just slamming.
Huh. I wonder what keeps them in motion.
Do they go up
It's
to the...
magical. There's portals on each side.
Right. That was the joke. Is like, am I talking about it like it's like, ooh, what's the physics behind this? You know, can't possibly be any other explanation.
Maybe they're illusory.
Well, maybe
We'll
they're
step out and find
maybe
out.
they have magnetic
Sure.
force and there's actually
Shove on
No,
Vance.
I
He's
can
out.
do that. Get in, Jeff.
Vance, we do that.
So you said about 10 feet wide, which would mean they're 10 feet high. I'm assuming there's space above them, and
wait.
The
The
ceiling
balls
is just to the level of
the balls are only 10
Oh.
feet.
so they're only it's a
Yeah.
lower roof.
Yeah, there's a lower roof.
Oh,
than
they're
the
just
other
going
ones.
straight across, straight.
Yeah, so
back,
basically
straight
there's
back.
magical portals on each end, and so they're just like rolling.
Oh,
Oh.
That's how it
Four
works.
rows of them.
They're one directional. Okay.
Just like a portal.
They're parallel.
They work like the Breath of the Wild little mini dungeons.
Exactly.
There's
No.
no one.
Is there
Is
inspiration?
there a door we can see on the other side?
Yeah, through the midst of the rolling boulders, it appears that there's a door on the other side.
How fast are they rolling?
Really fast.
There's
Is
only
there-
4 of them, right?
Is there any room between the door and the boulder that's rolling at the end?
No, but the door is ajar.
Like 60
The
miles
door
per
is
hour
ajar,
fast?
it's got a lid on it.
Like, if you had a normal person and they tried to cross, it'd probably be like a dexterity 18.
Okay,
saving throw.
what is the inscription on the
4
door?
boulders?
How's the room's condition as far
I'm
as
grabbing someone else's birdstone thing and I'm throwing 2 of them in front of the first boulder.
Yeah, well, with that quick thinking, the boulder crushes the birds into fine bird powder, and it stops.
It literally said, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, guys. It doesn't get any more straightforward than this.
Question is, whose bird skeleton did you grab? Because
Do we grab all of them?
We have 8 of them.
I think I have
Oh,
4 of them.
So we have 2 for each.
Yeah, we have 8 between all of us.
I believe I know that I
They have
have 4.
7.
Do we have 7?
So we can go back
suck it
and
in.
Wait,
one
what?
more bird.
There were 8 birds in there.
I think you guys threw a bird against the wall.
I've mended it.
Fixed it.
Oh, did you mend it? Oh, okay.
Literally just talked about that a minute ago.
I
Yes.
forgot about that. Okay, yeah.
Oh. Easy.
You have my bird.
Okay, next one.
I'll give you the card.
So
it's not to be me that throws them, guys.
You
Well,
stop.
you're doing it with such panache.
You stop all the boulders by crushing the bird statues.
Are you feeling well since
Yes.
the last room? Okay. You guys heard her compliment me, right?
Oh, there was sarcasm. Did you not get that? I used a very complicated word.
Which is also something I didn't know you would do.
Use complicated words. Use complicated words all the time.
Right?
For being
So,
a friend.
I know.
Yeah,
You see
well
anything
done.
else?
You guys figured this one out. Didn't even have to face any danger. All right.
Anything else in the room?
Uh,
No.
Use complicated. Okay, now he's just getting into my head.
not the only thing in your head. All right. Next thing.
No longer have birds.
Oh, jeez.
What's the next letter?
It gives you an odd sense of catharsis to not only kill the birds, but kill the parts.
Right before the final battle.
Well, my stone
I
has
don't want to finish.
The letter is a C.
Then it'll be over.
Start a little bit.
Bibliothèque.
No. I know, but I
You
have
find
so much
another
fun, so
passage that leads to a door, and up upon the door is written, "Till the last straw."
Before we go through, does anybody want to try going through one of these portals? What if it's not the same boulder that's going in the one portal that's coming out the other one?
Then another boulder would have appeared once we stopped one.
Wait, hold on. I'm just going to grab some random trinket and throw it through one of the portals.
It pops through behind you.
Okay, never mind, don't worry.
Okay.
Just curious. Like, what if it was like on the other side of these portals? There's a whole series of
Throw
Marvel
it
ways.
back the other way, opposite of where the boulders are coming.
Go the other direction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we pick it up and we'll throw it through the portal, the opposing direction of the boulders.
Wait, what do you do?
Just do it the other way.
Yeah.
Oh, it disappears.
Something that's almost wait,
It doesn't
did
come
not-
back.
I'm just kidding.
So Stu just went through.
What are you doing? Something
Straws,
that's
that's all it
almost
says.
certainly a waste of time, but.
If you want to see the back of your head,
Throwing.
now's the opportunity.
Would you rather see the back of your head if your head's through the portal? You see your backside. Your head would be.
No, now's your time to actually shoot yourself
Huh, I do look good.
with skill.
Could be a Will and Tell all over again.
Surprise attack.
Do I take myself
Till the
by
last
surprise?
straw.
Yeah, that's what it says on the
Did it
door.
give us a letter with it too?
Yes, Martin got it. C.
Okay, it's
Oh, it's
totally biblioteca, just not in Spanish.
Oh, it's bibliothèque.
You guys spelled it wrong.
It looks like biblioteca.
He's a devil. It's not supposed to be spelled right. It's his name.
That's
Maybe
right
we're
on.
pronouncing it wrong. Maybe it's bibliotic.
Delete the whole thing.
Well,
Is until the last straw all it says on the door?
TEC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, TIC.
What do we see in the room?
You open the door,
scarecrows.
and there's a stone dais upon which are 4 potions.
Dibs.
Just kidding.
Telekinetic shot.
7. Just kidding. 7 potions,
7 potions.
7.
and they all have straws in them.
Like drinking straws?
Yeah.
You said dibs.
Christmas.
I didn't understand what it meant by straws. I was thinking like a straw. I don't know if I want to drink. I'll drink one of them. I just pick one up.
Which one? It's 1 through 7.
Are there any?
I would just say roll at random, unless there's any distinguishing
Is there any
features.
right?
Yeah, they all have different colors.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is there an inscription?
They're just inscribed 1 through 7.
okay. What are the colors?
Let's see. The first one would be a bubbly pink. The second one would be a like black. The third one would be a clear. Fourth
I'm going
one.
to go and pick up the bubbly pink.
The fourth one would be like a sluggish orange. The fifth one would be a similarly dark color. The sixth one would be purple. And the last one just has bubbles that slowly move up through the liquid.
Viscous.
I'm gonna take the clear liquid.
I was thinking
Not
about that. Since
drinking
you
it,
want it,
but
I'll
just
take the
taking
purple.
it.
I think we have to drink them.
Well, we're
Is
gonna
there-
find
This
out.
to the
Is there
last
another
straw, which
door?
I almost certainly
What?
means we have to drink all of them.
Is there another door?
Yeah, there's a door on the other side.
Also,
Are you going to go check it first?
there's
There's
obviously
no
8 of
law.
us and 7 of the
Mage hand
potions.
it? You think you could?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Mage hand.
it's-
Push on it.
it's super unopenable.
Yeah, okay.
Just like the other doors, no lock.
I
or
love being
anything.
a barbarian with mage hand.
Alright, well, there's no lock or anything on it.
No, there's not even a door handle. It's just a plain stone door.
I very noisily slurp down the purple one as I look at them.
Okay. Makes eye contact.
No time like this.
Staring him down.
It's not intimidating. It's just weird. Have you ever tried to stare someone down while drinking through a straw? You can't do it.
Oh boy, make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not so good at it.
What?
Which one were you using for your character?
It's like different every week. I really need to print a real one.
If all these are going to be
What
Constitution,
were the other
Right
colors?
there.
You chose
I
the
have a
pink
feeling they're all
one.
going to be different.
Clear.
because my Constitution is -1.
I got the purple one.
Comes up.
You can add 5 to it. I'll be within 5 10 feet.
What
Thank
else
you.
is there?
There's a black one, another dark one.
Hey,
Another
I got
One with
well.
slow bubbles.
Wow, that's awful.
Yeah, it is. It's okay. For a minute, I thought it was a 1 because it
We're
was a
watching
7.
what Vance does, so.
That's funny. Okay.
Instantly explode.
Implode.
You know, as you drink it down, it tastes oddly familiar and awful. And then it comes to you that this is almost exactly the appearance of the stuff that you got earlier from that purple worm. And then it hurts you really badly.
Yeah.
You pick the purple one.
Taking 42 poison damage.
Not bad.
Is he poisoned?
Let's see here. I think it's just injures him.
If it's purple worm poison, it does more than that.
Let's see here.
But it's just an imitation.
Very it's a great value.
It's not the real stuff.
It's like that hot pocket earlier.
No, it just injures
It
him.
works.
That's all it does.
It was just funny. It didn't have
Is
the
it
right foil
unconscious?
cocktail. Like,
Whoa! That
great
comes with
value
some
for it.
kick. Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm actually like,
Let's see.
I mean, it hurt.
Subjected to poison, Constitution saving throw.
I'm thinking in essence.
Injury. Injury poison can be applied to weapons. Oh no. Nope, you're right. Just damage.
Yeah. So yeah, it hurts you really badly.
Well, now I know what that'll do.
Are you drinking your pink potion?
But it's
Or
the
are you
oddest thing
drinking
because
your
as soon as
Pepto-Bismol?
you drink it, the
No, it's
potion
bubbly. He said
fills
bubbly. It is not
back up
Pepto-Bismol.
magically.
Shake it up, it's bubbly.
Guys, we have to do this at the same time, and I can't do that one again.
I'll take that one. Alright. Poison doesn't hurt me as bad. I'll take the purple one.
Okay.
Alright.
Also,
Read them
before
off
I do
again.
drink any of the other ones, just in case anyone heal me.
So I have like the clear one.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you have the clear
Not
one.
the first
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Or not the
Okay.
second one, but the, yeah.
Not the viscous
Okay.
one.
No. One was the pinkish color.
I have it.
2 was a darkish color. 3 was the clear
Poisons could
one.
possibly be pink.
3 was a clear one?
Yeah,
Okay.
4 was the. What did I just write 4 as?
Oh.
Dark orange.
Yeah, it was the orange.
I was gonna take that one, but I'll take the purple one.
5 was another dark colored one. 6 was the purple one, and 7 was the
I'll take the other one.
really viscous one with the bubbles.
Try
Okay, now I've got the
seven.
orange one.
You can try the bubble.
Wait, should we try to identify these before we all drink them all at once?
I do have 5 scrolls of identify.
No, we know one. Does
We have to drink
No,
it.
let's just drink
What
it
are the
and let
chances that
All of
Vince
us
is
have
gonna
to
let that
drink
work?
at the
Or
same
that it's
time.
going to actually help.
I think
It might
It's
determine
just-
who's got the best stats for this
Should we
potion.
just try pouring them all out first? Because if
All
it
at the
magically
same
refills,
time.
if it just
One
refilled to
person.
one, what if we all just poured them out? Didn't
Anyone else
drink
got
it?
any more MP5s?
I'm going to remove the straw.
Take the straw out too.
And
The
I'll
sky
take a straw.
darkens.
We can all try that real quick, alright?
Yeah, we're all trying.
Straws out.
You now have straws.
Mage hand, does the door open?
No.
Worth a try.
It was.
Until the last straw.
You
You didn't know if the magic knew if it.
So
was
here's
in
the
bottle
thing:
or
it
not.
refilled when he drank it.
Yes.
So let's just dump them all out at the same time.
Wait a
That's
minute.
what I said.
It refilled when you
Yeah.
drank it?
After he drank it, it refilled.
I'm gonna pour some onto the floor.
No, let's pour it out. All
All
of us
of us
pour.
pour
at the
Okay.
same
No,
time.
wait. I'm
Okay.
gonna pour some on the floor. Does it refill?
It does?
Is there still some on the floor?
No.
Dang it! Unlimited purple worm poison. Okay.
So that means if we pour them all out, it's probably just going to refill. Should we try it though, just to be stupid?
We should try
Let's
it.
try it.
All right.
All right,
everybody,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Pour.
That's pretty much what happens.
They just
They
refill.
just refill.
Okay.
Okay, out of anger, I throw mine against the door.
Yeah, it shatters. And
Reforms and refills.
yeah, but it's oddly enough, he throws it and then he turns around. It's right there on the pedestal.
Dang it.
And like I blinked when it appeared. I didn't even see it come together.
Just keep throwing it a couple times. It's like,
The app that doesn't let me open it.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a 5th level Cure Wounds on myself.
A little bit better.
Dad, can I have a sunny?
What?
what's a juice?
Ask Uncle for now. He's the one about it.
Are you gonna bring more?
How much did the purple worm poison do to me?
42.
Okay. I'm good enough, I can take it again.
Well, it'd hardly be fair.
No, I'm just
They can
saying
do it
that
twice.
if something
Still
else does
waiting
something
for it.
similar.
Oh, okay.
Yes or
Yeah.
no?
No, those are the D&D room. I'll do some another day, okay?
Alright, you guys ready for this?
No.
Let's do it.
Okay, what potion did I got?
I have the 7. The
So I got
purple one.
3.
All right, 1, 2.
Well,
What
what,
do I have?
you have
Are we
to know
doing
what
this
number
orange?
it has.
He got the orange one, which I think is number 4.
I have purple worm poison.
There's just 2 dark colors.
Yeah, you guys just have 2
So-
dark.
Well, there's black, there's dark, there's
If there's
dark.
different things, he'll
So
know.
1 is the pink.
1.
He's got 1.
2 is the dark.
Black,
That's one of you guys.
Yeah.
Super dark.
Yeah. 3 is the clear.
Hang
I got
on,
that one.
Who's got 2?
One of those two will have clear.
So I can take 2.
Okay.
He's got 3.
I got 3. I think
Four
he has
was
4.
Or 4 is
The orange one?
4 is the orange one.
Yeah, 4 is the
Orange
orange
one.
one.
Cordell's got 5.
5 is
I got the purple one.
purple. Another
And then
dark is 6.
dark and dark.
And I have the
Oh,
7
no.
double.
6 was dark, 7 was
7
the
has like that
slow
bubble.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got
Everyone
number 6.
gather around.
Who got mine?
Gather around and let's puke at the same time.
Okay, so
Ready?
who has 5?
That way, if
I
one of
have
these makes
five.
us
Okay,
explode in
purple
fire,
poison.
it gets
Purple.
all
Oh, the
of
purple
us.
worm poison is 6. 5 is another dark one. Okay.
Well, then
I'll
those
take the
two.
purple
Okay.
worm
Yes.
poison.
So I have 5.
We're just trying to keep track of who has what
Yeah.
number, so that.
All right. Let's just do it 1 through 7.
Okay, we all drink ours, right?
Bottoms up.
All right.
Bottoms up.
We all
Everybody
drink
in
ours.
We all
through a
drink it.
straw.
Everyone drinks.
And then you can go through.
All right. Who's number 1?
And
And
because we didn't
and then
drink it through the
refills.
straws,
They refill.
I'll refill.
Dang it!
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Well, I might have because I threw mine a couple times against the door and kept refill.
Let's see.
wait, why didn't we just try and break the bottle? How can
I
we refill
did.
if it's broken?
He
Oh, you tried to
did.
break the
I
bottle.
threw it at the
You
door.
threw the bottle.
And then I turned around, it was there again.
What
So
we
I got-
should have done is summoned some 7 creatures, and they could have drank it.
Martin said.
Anyone
yes.
else calling BS on Bibbs just being a humble imp?
I don't think he's a normal. Yeah, that's for sure.
I don't know how humble he is.
I mean, you guys met his brother,
But
who
I'm
was
gonna
fairly
try to
normal.
get my stuff plus
Uh,
interest back.
Yeah, you feel a little bit funny, Eugene. Boy, Shauna feels charmed.
Dang it, I should have taken that one.
I know.
Are you looking at anyone in particular when you drink this?
Oh gosh.
Who's across the table? It would be Martin.
Let's see here.
What version of charm?
Is Martin a species or gender you're normally attracted to?
Technically,
Okay.
Male.
yes.
You regard it, Martin, as your true love while you're charmed for the next hour.
This could get interesting.
There's no shame for that one, huh?
You'll have to roleplay that on your own.
Roleplay on your own.
All right. Yeah, there's no save on that. It's just straight up.
I never noticed how big your armor was before.
No, that's not what's happening.
It's gonna get ugly today.
All right. Number
I'm
2.
deeply conflicted.
Let's pull it up.
Who's got 2 again?
It doesn't even have all the functioning
Vance
parts.
had 2?
No,
Oh no, that was with the first start.
That was number 2.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's 5.
I'm hoping that mine just lets me start floating. 'Cause,
Alright.
I'm actually afraid it might slow me down.
I feel like these are not
I'm
beneficial
scared of its
potions.
Constitution.
I mean, they're not.
It would be beneficial to use against our enemies.
Well, mine
Well,
makes me feel nice.
19.
Based on my other 2 potions that weren't in the portable hole I have, luckily.
I was so tempted when I made that joke in the chat to actually be like, Cody, can I steal it from him?
Yeah. It tastes like a potion of healing. However, it is not. Poison.
It's familiar, but it feels awful.
No, it's milk.
Intolerant.
It's a potion of virginity.
You're cured! Give me that!
You take 13 poison damage.
That's not bad.
But
What?
Otherwise, there's no ill effects.
13, you say?
Yeah.
13.
It says I have advantage against poison, so that's...
He's a dwarf. Well, advantage.
Did you
doesn't give
pass the-
resistance.
Would that just be advantage on the save?
I think so.
Oh, okay, so I passed.
Yeah, you passed. You don't feel poisoned like you normally would because of your hardy dwarf constitution. And a bunch of you on your beard. All right.
Number 3.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, let's see.
Nobody heard it when I said it.
Oh, you didn't
We were all saying what number we had, and I actually held up my 4 fingers, which I know it's 2. I know.
Alrighty. Number 3. Let's see. This one's gonna be interesting.
Look at the floor after you do your stuff.
No, I feel fine. Just blushing the whole time.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's go with a 4. Actually, a 9. No, that's a 7. I'm sorry.
4. No, 9.
I had to look at the 1. Okay, so actually 10, 4, or 15. Yeah, Martin's 5.
The potion feels really, really smooth going down. So much so that it makes it makes you want to be free with your language and your speaking. For the next half hour, you are not going to be able to knowingly speak a lie, as you are under the effect of a zone of truth spell.
Beautiful.
So basically, you got alcohol.
It passes the truth test.
I stopped saying it. And you know, it's not exactly a stench. It's a smell that kind of grows on you over time.
Oh, yes.
It
I
grew
think
on
Sean's
him.
got something coming for you there, sir.
Well, Sean, it grows on everyone. To a certain point.
Yes.
It's definitely growing on
I
mine.
prefer nothing to grow on me. Group representation. Oh, except for this guy. He actually is kind of growing on me.
4th potion.
One of these days, he just needs some.
You're number 4.
Actually, reminds me of something.
A gold potion.
I thought that was a 1.
Orange.
17.
Oh, no, that one. looked over here, and that's a 1.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh shoot! I forgot that paper.
It's like, all right, good. Roll a 1. That's what he would have done to me.
Okay. Who's got number 4?
I think
Vance.
it's over yonder.
Okay.
Don't make eye contact with anyone anymore. Don't look. Don't look.
Laser eyes.
All right. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Of course, of course.
Oh yeah, I have great constitution. That one didn't require.
What? Better. There's 15.
I think if I have to roll, I'm gonna fail it.
Is that with Martin's?
All right. You barely passed. Seems like you're okay. It's not affecting you. You feel a little sleepy for a second, but
Nice.
you're able to snap out of it.
No, that makes sense. Sleep doesn't usually affect me.
You're a half elf.
Uh-huh.
You sleep.
Well, I sleep. I go to sleep. But like, you remember that douchebag that locked us up in that cage of a cart
Yep.
wagon?
Yes.
And he tried to cast the sleep spell on me,
Yes.
and
That would be.
Vexlar
Christina
went to
with
sleep
5.
instead.
No.
Oh, well, that is what happened.
Are you gonna drink yours, Christmas?
He was trying to make me behave, and
Oh,
instead
yes.
Vexlar just.
All right.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
And then I proceeded to kill the other guy.
Almost a 20.
And if you add the 5 from Martin.
1.
What?
Never mind.
No, I rolled an 8. Plus 2 is 10. Plus 5 is 15. I got a 15.
Okay. You're feeling pretty confident about it. As you take 13 points of poison damage. Yeah, that's all that happens to you.
Okay.
Good job.
Martin's got 6. Nice purple one.
As an undead, advantage against poison and resistance against poison damage.
Ooh.
Cody, you said that our potions were missing along with our money, right?
Yeah.
Everything else we still have.
Yeah.
Do I still have the demon Omnicon?
You should.
He rolled 2 10s.
While we're sitting here, like trying to fill out these effects,
22.
I'm also gonna pull out the book. I'm just gonna leaf through it and see if there's any demons and anything that matches in here what we've seen of the behavior of this person.
Okay. Hold on.
I feel embarrassed that I hadn't thought of
Halved.
this,
It's 23 points of damage.
Okay, then with
So,
resistance,
Halved again is
11.
11. There you go. Yeah, you just tanked a purple worm poison. Excuse me, not too much in effect.
This text is familiar.
So Vance, as you're kind of leafing through, it wouldn't have a specifics on Bibbs, but it would tell you a little bit more about devil culture.
Martin,
Which essentially,
Heal
the
6 hit
devils have
points.
been around since the beginning
heal 6 hit points.
/ creation of hell, and their entire purpose is basically the torture of the sinners to try to wake them up to some sort of sense of guilt for their transgressions.
How long does this potion last? An hour?
Yours was an
Which
hour.
one? Yeah, an hour.
Okay, cool.
The devils are highly hierarchical. They are evil. They will try to hurt you if they can, unless you find a really, really nice one, like Bibbs. No, not Bibbs. Excuse me, Bubs.
Bubs warned us of danger.
Yeah, Bubs was a nice guy. Bibbs is more typical. He's a little bit neurotic.
So everybody's.
My number 7.
Oh yes.
Bubbles.
Last but not
Slow
least.
bubbles.
Ah, yes. Can't figure that out one.
can if
The
it leaves
best-
our door open.
The best one of the lot.
The one that
Suffer
has a
from
positive.
Permanent slow spell.
That's what I was actually afraid of. That's why I didn't take that one. Like that's the last thing I need.
Wait, you drank it?
I'm moving so slow you can't see me.
Now with the boot, you will move at normal speed.
I've lost interest
roll,
already.
roll a d6 for me.
What? Oh.
That's what I do every day.
2.
Oh,
2.
That was from my D6. I rolled a
Okay.
2.
How old is your character?
I put him in the 30s because he's a dragonborn, so not quite middle age, but
All of a sudden, you
What age was your character?
I put him at 33 is what I have it noted as.
well, all of a sudden you feel much younger, precisely 8 years younger.
25, yeah.
You are now in your mid 20s again.
I'm okay with this.
You feel more spry.
Lose a level.
No.
Lose a little.
You know, Mark.
That ache where your
Martin.
stump attaches to your wooden leg feels less achy.
It's less of an ache now.
Bring his leg back.
He wishes.
8 years young. Haha.
And the door opens.
You know, Martin.
Watch it unheal, but then start growing.
If
What the?
you know, we work really well together. You know, on the front line, because most of these people hang out in the back. And when we're fighting monsters
Did
and
any of
stuff.
the potions
It's just I think
No.
that
No,
maybe
that'd be
we should
funny if they did. But no.
If the door's open,
consider
I'd take a potion.
magics
The potions
that
are all
might
gone, so.
improve
So
our
I asked
chances of
if I
survival.
need a refill, I would have taken it again.
If you're interested.
Are the bottles still there?
Magics.
Yeah.
What kind of magic?
Keep in the bottle.
Pocket the bottle.
Well, I have a spell that I can cast.
Okay, I'm going through the door. I'm
And
not going to listen to her talking.
There's
well,
one sat down. I'm
we
just-
get a benefit for the next week.
I'm not going all the way through to the next room, but at least leaving the
It's
potion room.
we just being near each other. Since we're already fighting monsters close to each other, we get an armor class bonus.
That's a fine idea.
Yeah. Did you want to do that now?
Guys, you should leave. This is getting ugly.
No, it's perfectly fine. I would love everyone
I'm
to
writing
be
down
here.
every word
Yeah.
for later.
You know, like you would want friends and family to be there
Get it,
for
boy. Get it.
for this magic.
Well, the only way that's going to happen is if we perform it in the lair of Orcus.
What?
Oh,
No.
you want because
Mommy's upstairs.
I didn't know you considered him family.
Go to mom.
well, you don't have to. It
He's
could
more
be.
like the ransomer, kidnapper of, and murderer of my friends and family.
Yeah, all I'm just saying, if you wanted to do it now, we could. But if not, that's fine.
Shout down the hall. You guys come in.
I cast uncomfortable.
Let's give this some thought for you, Shauna.
Okay, that's fine.
So the question is, would Martin know what she was getting at?
I would, because I also can cast ceremony.
We can
Okay.
cast it together.
That give him +4.
No.
All
It's
right.
not stackable.
There's a U on the door for those who didn't quite catch that.
Funny thing is, if you read the wording of the spell, it doesn't say it's limited to 2 creatures. You could perform a single polyamorous marriage between an entire party.
Adult humanoids willing to be bonded together.
I mean, if
Definitely could.
any one of us dies, then all of us are widowed, and we could gain the benefits of the spell again.
If you wanted to.
Marry him to one person.
Does everybody get a +2?
They would give
If we're
everyone
30
plus
feet
2
within each
For a
other?
week.
For a week.
Yeah.
So if we know we're going into something ugly, we could do that. And
Yes.
it's really benefit. That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
Are you
Yeah.
willing to commit to that?
Boy, Shauna, we'd definitely marry you for a week for that.
Power of love.
Careful.
Let's
though.
move on to the next room.
We're on next room.
Yep. Excuse me.
I'm going to be standing just
Pardon? You heard
just
my
slightly
show
downwind from
Stevens.
him.
Okay. Yeah.
Downwind?
It grows on.
Yeah. You enter
Drop the pin.
so this one doesn't have like a room with a sign, but rather three doorways.
Hang on, was there a letter on the door?
It was you.
Yeah.
You. It's added to the lore.
Bibliotheca.
But you enter a room with three doors on the far side, and there's a sign above each room. The first reads, "Raging Fires." The second says, "Deadly Assassins." And the third says, "Lion that hasn't eaten in over 100 years."
I picked the lions. Wait, would they lions be dead?
So it's 3 rooms.
Yeah.
Like 3
So we're gonna open
There's
up
3
the
doors with those
I'm gonna say
notes
one.
above
We're
it.
gonna open up the lions
Especially if you like.
room,
Um,
and as it comes out, I want you to smack it. We'll open the assassin's room into that room, and then shut that door, and then we'll see what ends.
I head over and I'm standing. I haven't opened. I'm standing in front of the one about the hungry lions for over 100 years.
Well, if the lion hasn't eaten in 100 years, it's probably just a skeleton.
Which we live in a world where that does not mean that we're safe.
Has anyone really considered if Martin's like still has any blood flow?
It's like based on where we're at,
Probably not.
the lion could still be in there.
Have you checked?
Or it's like, it's
What
just-
if the lion gets more powerful the
Getting
longer
bad.
it lives?
is the
He asked me to
assassin door
roleplay
like
it.
for
Oh,
assassins,
do it.
or
You
is
you
it
better
with
believe it.
assassins?
Just says assassins.
So do people around me have to tell the truth too, or is it just me?
Just you.
Okay, so if I stand close to her, she's not gonna.
No.
Oh, so you were sincere when you said you would.
Absolutely, I was. For a +2 on that, you're right. We were. Wasn't even a lie. He said I had to be honest.
Okay, so these doors, do they look like they open like towards us? Like we have to pull them open, or do we push them open?
They're full.
Well, do we want to go in the lion one then? Because
let's
you're correct on the riddle
You
part
guys are
there.
boring. We've killed so many deadly assassins.
Kinda.
But you don't know what the deadly assassin is. Doesn't mean it's a person.
Those ones that you killed are the ones in that room now.
What was the first option?
Raging Fires.
I like
Fires,
the sound of
assassins,
it.
or a really, really, really hungry lion that may or may not be alive.
Fine, let's go fight the undead lion.
Are we all in agreement?
These are all like just like door. They can't like open one door and the other and have them face each other.
When has anything about this dungeon been convenient?
Who wants to open the
It'd be
door?
big. I just thought like they're on different walls. We just like open
Oh,
two
yeah.
across.
All right, you
each
open
other.
the door.
I mean, that's
very
if you try to
true.
open one, the
And
other
as you
one
do
won't
so, the other 2 doors disappear,
open.
and you find yourself in a room much like this.
The door's gone too. You're just in the room.
I need a lion.
Dead one or a live one?
Why would you need a lion, Cody? Why in the room where it hasn't eaten in 100 years would we need it?
Because we're in hell. Where do you think
Legit.
the lion went?
Oh yeah, things don't need to eat here, do they?
Actually, they do. That's part of why it's so awful here.
You hunger but can never be filled.
But I'm assuming you can't die of your hunger because
The only thing, let's just say the only thing to eat around here doesn't grow on trees.
Strawberries.
Strawberry flavored mushrooms.
Potatoes don't grow on trees.
Mushrooms can grow on trees.
Yeah, they can grow on all the spots.
They grow
Depending
on
on the
people.
mushroom. Yeah, that one mushroom. The bird didn't want it. Apparently it wasn't a good one.
Oh no.
Passed L for lion. This is
I'm
problematic.
just thinking what type of lion monster.
Martin, what is your passive perception?
Probably no good.
Mine's pretty good.
9.
9. Okay, he doesn't notice that as he goes in. I feel his very muscular arm.
Do we see the lion in the room?
You do. As a matter of fact, it is a
I rolled an 11.
large
my sleight of
lion.
hand.
So what was large? 15 by 15.
Yeah, I saw
10
Boy
by
Sean
10?
do that.
Oh yeah.
This is-
Oh.
It is 10 by 10 foot lion, and it has wings.
And it's like awake.
Wait
or
a second.
like-
That's not a lion.
Yeah.
Does it have a human face?
Does it? Yeah, screw it. This is what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Yeah.
how big is the room?
I'll say it's like 20 feet tall.
That's 20 feet or the room's 20 feet? So he's like half the height of the room.
Yeah.
Somebody put razor blades in your Halloween
No, it
candy.
looks like a burnt crispy.
Yeah, burnt crispy. True story. I once bit into a pizza and got a really greasy, like black grease wingnut in my mouth.
Ooh.
Made me sick.
I had someone eat a bag of one of those little bags of chips, and by the time
Does
they
it
were nearly
seem
done, they saw a bunch of black
aggressive?
specks. Poured it
He's
out,
just
and it was just
chilling,
a bunch of
sitting
tiny
there.
ants. So some of them were actually still moving.
Talk to it.
And
No,
then
I
he popped
Mark
it open
can-
and everything.
can
So
do
we
it.
actually called the
Funny thing about sphinxes is they don't need food to survive.
Is the Sphinx really a lion though?
Yeah, it is.
Have we encountered any sphinxes before? I don't think we have.
Who wants to talk to it?
Hey, she does.
Wow.
Speak it Deutsch.
Sprechen Sie the
I'm in.
Sphinx.
Greetings, powerful beast.
I
We
really want to
passed
talk.
through your lair. Please.
You know, Martin, if someone wanted to convert to horror, how does that happen?
I gotta take some of
You
it.
are enjoying this way too much.
Am I? No, I'm doing it
No,
the
you're
exact
doing
right
it.
amount.
Yeah, you are. I love that, like, obviously you were sitting here thinking about things to.
Well, typically one has to suffer.
I'm really
From a
curious to
great
see how this
loss.
will affect your
That's-
focus in battle.
No, Martin.
Would make a life of vengeance when requisite.
Oh, I could do that.
She's going to heal you 101 times.
But
So he's already doing
I
that.
would wait for that too, probably. That would wake someone up.
Yeah, what's going on?
Wow, that's a weird thing I didn't know about. Hold on.
Are you looking at its lair actions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this
That's why
actually
I'm
its lair?
scared.
Is this its lair, or is it just in here?
I didn't even know about these.
The lair actions of a sphinx are nuts.
Yes, many creatures are very powerful in their places of power.
But is
That's
it
the
considered its lair?
It's they are powerful where they are, where they have invested, and that they don't often venture out because to venture out is to be vulnerable.
Maybe rinse this space from.
This thing can literally
I am
throw
leaning
in
into that
children.
into my world where there's a bunch of extra planar beings that aren't supposed to be there, but they have gotten to the world.
So I just feel younger. I'm not actually younger.
No, you are 25.
I actually went.
Yeah,
younger.
you took a potion that basically made you younger.
Well, I didn't put myself too much younger.
Okay, yeah, it's just chilling there. It says, to pass beyond my lair, you must you must answer 6 riddles. But be warned.
Correctly?
But be warned.
I think it's a good question to ask. I don't know what the
Speaking
problem is.
incorrectly.
Why is everyone laughing?
Will result in grave harm to your minds.
Can I give you an emerald
The
instead?
smartest person here.
None of us.
Martin's the smartest one here.
Do we answer it as individuals? Or do we answer as a group?
What? I'm being honest.
You
No,
can
I'm being
answer
honest.
as
I know you
individuals
are.
or as
So
a
am I.
group. If it is
What
as
do
a
you
group,
think of
the
Voyager's
damage will be
behavior?
spread across. Actually, no, I take that back. You have to answer individually. But you may consult as a group.
So at least one person has to answer.
I said, what do you think of Voyager's current behavior?
So Martin, is there a lot of like people in horror's religion that get together? Because like if you're condemned to like die in your pursuit of vengeance, are there like a lot of couples that get together and search for vengeance?
No, oftentimes the life of vengeance is a solitary one. Any relationships formed usually are for the benefit.
Strike two.
To aid in the search for vengeance.
You said someone has to answer, but everyone needs to be punished, or just the answerer?
No, it's going to be the answer. He said you change that from everybody, but you can't talk to everybody.
Everyone can talk, but one
Right,
person
but
answers.
one person can
Yeah.
answer, take a punch in the nose.
Okay.
Now, he didn't say that it's not unheard of.
I still want to know if I can give him an emerald.
Would you like me to be honest with you?
If you want to.
Stop while you're ahead.
I'm not the head, so I'll stop when I get there.
There's one over in the car.
Sorry, all my riddles, I like saved screenshots.
So you gotta
You're
find
lucky
them all.
he's nowhere near me because I could really do.
You know,
I was bad when I was a baby. I could do the job really well. He would have been wearing all that.
so Martin, did you ever have like a girlfriend or any romantic kiss whatsoever?
This is going on in front of the Sphinx.
Yes.
Sphinx.
I get 1 hour of this. And she is a hopeless romantic as written.
Ever since the calamity, my only interest in relationships have been in those who can help me gain vengeance.
So if there was a special someone that was super interested in helping you get vengeance, like that would be acceptable for like.
That would be the ideal partner.
I think you still have room to go to get ahead.
I'm kidding, Dev. I'm kidding. I could do that.
Okay. The first riddle
I'm very
of
supportive.
the Sphinx is
See, Martin,
We
we work really
specify
well
the punishment,
together.
or is that-
alright. What means more to you than it does to me?
Who's that? Who?
He's asking a question. We can confer amongst us, but then
I would
one
like.
person
I would like to
answers
answer that one.
Hold on.
No, confer.
I'm putting it in the chat.
Oh, okay.
How about two?
My brain immediately was like,
First
my
time
name.
I've seen
Wait.
two.
Let's see here. What means more to you than it does to me?
Well, it could be a lot of things.
I know it's very vague.
My
But
health.
I'll answer,
Alright, what is it?
Martin.
How painful is that?
Hang on, let's see what happens.
Yeah, we should let Lawyer Sean go first in all of these questions.
No, the answer's going to be Martin every time.
But we get to see what happens if it's wrong.
He is currently my true love. There is no way that he means more to the Sphinx than it means to me.
Right?
So it's technically true.
Yes.
Not arguing that. I'm just saying every answer's going to be Martin.
That's what I want. Like, no, I know this one.
Who is the fairest in the land? Martin.
Let's see here.
What is glorious on a winter's morning?
We said we're allowed to talk to each other, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can talk to each other, but
What is
we're
more
showing
beautiful,
our
beautiful
answer
than
Well, you
than a
guys, I
star
will
at
say-
sunset?
To she's this age, I'm just ignoring her until something actually happens, and then I'll be interested.
Yes.
Like, she does that, and I just ignore her.
I'm pretty sure a Sphinx is telepathic, so it stares deep into your heart and realizes that ordinarily this wouldn't be true, but at the moment it oddly enough is.
Yes.
You passed the first test.
Now she's gonna just blush. See,
Anything you would have said would have worked as well. Because you couldn't have said anything that you didn't sincerely believe.
Let's see what the second one is. I'm gonna go stand next to Martin.
Boy, Sean, get off this horse.
What? I'm not on a horse. It's a very nice horse.
You write it so well.
Alright, riddle number 2. I just posted it.
I exist in the past. I am made in the future. The future will never tempt me.
I'll answer this one.
Oh,
Would you like to
I knew
confer
you.
with
I
us
knew
first?
you could.
Or let us know what you're going to say before you say
I have
yours?
an answer too. We'll see what yours is first. Though.
Tear rolls down my eye. I'll say memories.
That's the exact answer I came up with.
I will wipe away the tear.
I will heed in the corner.
Memories is correct. You have passed the second test.
I knew you
Food
could
have
do
been
it.
a good answer for the first one.
No,
Boy,
because
Sean, let's keep track of
while
who's
it doesn't
answered
require
correctly.
food, it would absolutely love some tasty nums.
Boy, Sean, to help differentiate who's answered and who's not, let's go stand behind this face.
Does everybody have to answer one, or just
It just said 6 riddles.
they just said 6
Yeah, you said
riddles?
there's
So
6
all
riddles.
answered that you're a punch in the nose.
Never mind then.
Are you sure?
You don't want to go stand in the corner.
Yeah, you don't. Just don't open it up.
Alright, the third riddle.
It's maybe getting twice in a lifetime.
It's the letter E. I appear once in the beginning. The beginning had one E. Twice in lifetime, E as life and E at time.
And once
Two
at
there, and once at the end. One is E in the end.
Alright, well,
That's the answer you're giving?
No, I'll give it.
You'll give it?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Wow.
What
You
did
guys
you
are
say?
reading
The
through
letter
these.
E.
We're usually terrible at riddles.
No, you guys are killing it there.
Once in the beginning, twice in lifetime, once at the end. Unless you count the. I've heard of those kind of riddles. Or like,
Unless you want to get technical in the beginning. Have
I was gonna say
two
the. If you count the word the,
Yeah.
then
The beginning, yeah. Unless it's the one and only beginning.
appears once in the beginning, twice in the lifetime. And the end. It's hard to say without having to look up. Nope, I helped with it. Nope.
In a very munchy mood. It's not great.
I know I am too. I'm in trouble here.
I rolled an animal handling check, 16, to become friends with this horse.
Freezing. It's like 70.
Well, is the horse here?
It is not here.
Oh, the horse is
You
here.
don't
It's
have-
right there.
You don't have Bucephalus.
Yeah, why is it there?
I summoned him.
Are you
Summoned
writing?
in this room.
I thought he couldn't come in. I thought he didn't fit.
He couldn't, but I summoned him during our short rest.
Oh.
He couldn't go down the ladder or the well, but I can summon him to an unoccupied space.
Well, I mean, that's the case.
Got 3 down, 3 to
Okay,
go.
that's all the ones I had in my thing. I need the book.
I know some good riddles.
Would you know the answer to them then?
I wouldn't give them to you.
I rolled a 16 to befriend your horse.
What does that look like?
Just be caressing, seeing if like he befriends or doesn't. Just like and then get these little behind the ear scratches.
You can speak to the horse.
Oh yeah, I can't. Well, I don't know if it knows the language.
What
That'd
was
be
the
like-
original horse's name again?
Persepolis.
No.
Did it start with an O? I remember.
What? This is Persepolis?
This is Bucephalus.
Bucephalus. The other one was
Frobus.
Frobus. And it's I say out loud.
Hey, where does Woodward go? Robus used to be up there.
Oh, he would have outmatched all of us.
Who's in heaven?
I was gonna say, you would have been down here. Let's see.
Do you want me to give my good riddles, Cody? I
Um,
promise they're not easy ones.
you got some good ones? No, I got some good ones in here. I'm just trying to pick the one I want.
Staring at my phone, waiting for the
I'm
message
doing
to
it like
pop up
put
with the
some
next one.
lotion
Looking at the book.
in his name, comb it out.
All right, this is the next
Such a
one.
good horse. You're such a good horse. Always carrying Martin so well. The kind of trait I wish I had, that kind of loyalty.
All right. It says, I sprout from the roots above the ground. In every town I can be found. The more I die, the more I grow. You'll lose me when you start to slow.
I sprout from the roots.
I'm just going to throw to it.
You want to have the answer with it?
I was gonna try to type it, but then I stopped paying attention. And I didn't get very far.
His ADD kicked in.
Well, my phone, it doesn't like, I don't go down low enough to hit space, so I keep hitting the letter B. So it like had all of them like B, sprout B. I was just like, dang it. So I stopped typing and just tried to listen. Didn't get it. It sounds familiar.
There we go.
Well, you did not take a picture.
I sprout
Nope,
from
I
roots
just
above the
buzzed it.
ground. In every town I can be found. The more I die, the more I grow. You'll lose me when you start to slow.
Oh. I think I know.
I'm not saying the Sphinx, but I thought hair.
I was thinking roads.
I did think it's hair.
Yeah, I was thinking here too.
Because they grow from roots in every town. But
I was
it's
thinking
in
teeth,
every
but teeth
town.
doesn't quite work, and then you said hair, and I was like, that fits. It's similar to teeth, but fits better.
But it's in
Yeah.
every town I can be found.
Well, generally,
And
there might be rare exceptions.
that's why I'm like,
in a D&D world, there could be an exception.
Oh yes.
it seems like it
There
fits
was a
the
cat
other three
in the
lines.
car
But
outside, and nobody has any bodily hair left.
What do you think? Hair?
because hair is
The more I die, which is
Oh,
hair,
yeah,
hair
Start to
dies, it
lose the
grows.
road
Yes.
Slow.
You'll
Or is
lose
it
me when you start to
fingernails?
slow. You start losing your hair when you slow when you
Yeah.
get older.
When you get
It's
older.
definitely hair.
hair
No,
is
'cause
fingernails.
roots.
Oh, yeah.
Fingernails don't grow from roots.
Because they die and grow, technically. Your hair is alive as long as it's connected to the root.
I don't think that's true.
But your fingernails do grow from roots.
Do they?
It grows into the bed. Yes. Trust me.
They're actually referred to as roots?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I've taught them that.
Yeah, trust the medical teacher.
But it does grow into the bed. So typically, when they're talking about the nail bed, that's where they're talking about, but it is actually the root because you can pull it out and stop the growth.
I wish that worked for, eyebrow hair. The whole thing's out.
I don't think there's any hair that actually, just by pulling it, stops growing. You can slow it. The hair is a good answer.
So,
Are we afraid to answer hair for some reason? It's the
No.
obviously correct
You
then
answer.
go for it.
Sure.
You said you
Hair.
said one out loud.
You pass.
Good job.
I know.
How many is that? How many is that so far?
Three.
That's 4.
Yeah.
That's 4.
What was that, 4?
Wow.
No, 4. Okay, that's right. He
We
answered.
haven't failed
So
one.
she answered the first one about what means more to her, and then I exist in the past, and there's the up here one's the beginning. and
Memories.
there's
He
our
answered, yeah. So that's 4 out of the 6.
Yep. Okay, I feel a little better having thought of that answer. So yay!
That was pretty good.
I started second guessing because that one line is like, and every time I'm like, yes and no.
That's the
Especially in
thing
a
about
game where
riddles.
you can have all sorts of things.
All right, the next riddle. Yeah, let me say this one out too. real quick.
Is the answer cherry? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not saying. Cherries. Cherries.
The answer is Cody is typing.
The answer is cherries. The answer is square root of pi.
This is like waiting for a text from my wife.
Especially if it stops and nothing pops up. And then it starts saying he's typing.
And I'm even slower typing than she is, so it's got to be irritating for her. I actually speak most of the time because I can't do that.
There we go.
All languages I can speak, sometimes loud, sometimes quick. I say tongue.
What's the next one?
Tongue.
All languages I can
Really? You're
speak,
actually doing
sometimes
it?
loud, sometimes weak.
Tongue.
Who am I?
Your mind is set upon by an overwhelming force.
All right.
Yeah, you're the one that just went with it.
It's all right. I'm okay with it.
All right.
We have to start over if we get one wrong.
We're going to find out here in a minute. I'm going to take a punch.
It says, "Who am I?" Y'all read the question.
I kind of take a sidestep away.
Oh,
Hey,
man,
he
so
just jumped for
Psychic
it.
damage hits your brain, dealing 33 psychic damage.
That should be fun.
So that doesn't count as a. You still get the same question to try to answer.
I thought because I was yucky that I had something here.
I want to ask the Sphinx if it would let us waive the rest of the riddles if I created food and water.
2 more.
Appealing to its greedy nature, I see.
Which could also be an echo.
I thought tongue was a decent idea.
Tongue was a good answer.
Because riddles doesn't matter if you say who or what. Sometimes it doesn't.
I guess another
An
answer
echo.
would have been sound.
Well, an echo. I not bad, but
So resistant to psychic damage would do half.
Yes.
Beautiful.
You're resistant to psychic damage?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Sorry, what did you offer it?
Food and water.
after
Food
the
and
food
water.
and water.
I have-
you don't
I
have
have
to
to
do
create food and water spell.
35 gallons, 30 gallons of water.
It considers your offer for a moment,
45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
but then it says aloud. The offer is tempting, as I have not eaten or drinking in over 100 years. However, my charge is to lead all of you into despair and bring you to a remembrance of your sins. I must fulfill this charge, as that is my duty. However, you may be able to sidestep the pain of these questions if you were to give me each an item of rarity, rare or higher.
No, I'm good.
We'll keep asking, answering questions.
We would each have to give him something to not get punished.
Yeah, I've already taken a punch in the nose. I'm good.
He feels like that would also be equal punishment. And you get some cool stuff out of it.
Plus, if we fed him, we'd have to finish.
So do we have to answer the question correctly still?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Still got all languages. I can speak some last.
Alright, so let's go back.
What would you answer?
So not tongue, sound or echo was.
I was thinking something along the lines of a pen or a book or a heart.
No, it says specifically speak.
Yeah. But speak can be metaphorical.
Well, sometimes loud, sometimes weak. So, spoken.
Yeah,
Potentially.
bold or faint.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay, now you're just
She's a
looking
little
too hard.
preoccupied.
Sorry,
I still
what?
think Echo is decent.
Who's getting the next answer?
We're conversing. We haven't
Okay.
chosen something to give it yet.
Martin, you said it was echo, right?
That's what I think.
Go for it.
And after a slight wince from Gudu over there, after his answer, we're like, oh.
Yep, and echo speaks whatever language is spoken to it. That makes sense
And
to me.
sometimes it can be loud.
It's
The only
echo.
part that I worry about is the
All
who.
right.
It's echo.
Spoken aloud. Yes, that is the answer.
Right.
Look at Martin.
Hmm.
That's two for him.
How long is this taking us in this room?
No, you're doing enough looking for all of us.
You can look all you want.
I'm going to start casting mending on whatever tears or miscellaneous.
That was
my
favorite scar.
No, not on his body.
Oh, sure.
Sure, I may get a little touch in
You
there.
gotta get a little close, right? To help with the mending.
Yes, whatever. All right, that's 5.
All right.
Yeah.
The last one is a doozy.
I have a magic item we can part with.
We all have to get one.
No, it's one per question.
No.
It's one from every person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we'd have done that at the very beginning, that might have been worth it. But
This one's a bit longer.
Oh, good heavens.
Oh, did you post it?
Yes. 4 men sit down to play. They played all night till break of day. They played for gold and not for fun, with separate scores for everyone.
You should know this one, Vince.
When they came to square accounts, they all had made quite
Have you
fair.
seen this one before, Phil?
I've seen it before.
Ah, boo.
Is it from that book, or is this one?
One time.
Made quite fair ones. And used the fair ones. One lost.
I don't know if I would have clued in if you hadn't said that.
So you know?
Oh, I have it pretty well figured out. It's music. They're scores. They each have their own
Oh.
scores.
Oh yeah, music. Playing music.
Yeah.
They played for gold. Okay, they performed.
Yeah, they perform for gold.
they're all musicians.
Yeah, they're playing together, not against each other.
Are you going to say that out loud?
Musicians
No.
don't make money.
Musicians.
I don't do no magic. Was going to pull out my instrument and perform for him rather than just
Too late.
answer the boring way.
How could
Yes, that is indeed the answer.
See how brave I was, Martin?
It's a
Very,
quartet.
very great.
Thank you.
I think I'm going to compose a new ballad. Boyashana's unrequited or that's not right.
Unrequited.
Unrequited love.
The Sphinx will step aside, and the door beyond will open. He says, "I can see that there is much wisdom in your hearts. And also I gave you easy riddles because you guys aren't actually demons, like that dumb devil supposes. Also, good job not picking the rooms with the fire or the assassins."
What was in those rooms?
Fire and
Fire and
assassins.
I knew I should have picked the assassin.
Dang it.
I thought about it for a second going to the assassin room, but like, no. if
I'm
it's
gonna pull
plural-
out some food from my pack and give it to him.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
He looks at it, he's like, "I can't actually eat this.
If you
just
eat
in
it, they have to
case."
change the sign.
I can't.
He just kind of sits aside and looks at it.
Just watch it. You just made us stay here much worse.
I can take it away if it's gonna be more problem than help.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
I didn't know you couldn't eat it. I'm sorry.
What is it?
The food. I
You
put food
can't
out.
Eating the food
He
that
can't.
he was given.
He's not able to eat it.
It
was just
ruin the
torture.
riddle. You have to change over. It's like it hasn't eaten in 3 days.
Oh, his
He's
role
on
as
the-
guardian.
You
I understand now. I was just thinking because the helping. I forgot about that.
Hey, Aiden,
The sign would be all them.
That's okay. He's
He'd
getting
make
he's
his
getting
sign
paid
the
for
most
this.
please turn it down.
Wait a second. It says you
Thank
haven't
you.
eaten. Are you thirsty? Are you forbidden from drinking?
Oh, thanks.
Purple-worm poison. Make safe.
Oh.
Everyone goes straight to the domain of water.
I sink to the bottom.
I walk on top.
I will raise you up.
He sends all of you to Carcosa. There we go. All right. No, there is another letter on the door. It is the letter S.
Biblioticus.
Yeah, and the next room, you find Biblioticus.
Just say his name 3 times. Did he go away?
You try it.
Well, you said he's in
So-
there. I was going to say summons him.
Oh, wait.
He's there already.
We need our stuff back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We passed through your gauntlet. Where's our stuff?
Oh, yeah, it's in there in the corner. All your stuff is just piled like in a random pile in the corner.
Is there more than our stuff in the
All
corner?
mixed together.
Is there more than our stuff?
And as a matter of fact, there is a couple of items in the back of the room. Namely, there are. How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 7.
There's 8.
Do you still have the hammer?
Yeah.
It didn't go away?
No, you still got it. There are 8 dices in the back of the room. D20s, one for each of you.
Well, I'm going to go over and grab my portable hole and gold
I'll reclaim my 108 gold pieces.
and my.
I'll reclaim my 50
Give me
gold
how much you
pieces.
had.
I'm going to grab whatever
I know it
That's
was
all you
4,000.
whatever they don't
Well,
take. I'm going to grab.
So
Erase it.
now that we know that it disappeared magically, I feel
Yes.
like my ruse of putting my other gold bag in
So
my
I'm going to guess
stuff wouldn't work.
4,250. I think that's
Yeah, I still have.
sound good.
Well, it wasn't magic. It was when you guys were in the meld.
That's
He
right.
came
I
and
had
just
38,000.
pickpocketed all of you.
all of just the gold and the potions.
Because-
Yeah.
Except you should get a Holy Avenger.
The
Because I wasn't in
What?
there.
Is there anything I can grab that's
All I see was a rat
very
running out of
powerful
Jingle.
weapon.
So,
that was an illusion.
Are we going to actually take these dice?
I want to take other stuff in the pile, not before you're.
I don't.
Bibbs, what's with the dice?
This is your reward for passing through my dungeon.
What?
Do
Fine.
we trust his
Wait,
dice
I don't
reward?
know.
What does it do?
I mean,
One for each of you.
well, I've been reckless all day. Why would I stop now?
9 dice.
It's
At least
funny
some-
because as you look at them, you realize that every single side where there should be a number, it's actually just the number 20.
Okay.
2020.
I would like to seduce the dragon.
So one of these free.
I would like to seduce
Yes,
the Red
every
Lord.
is a free
Free nat 20.
nat 20 for whenever you want.
Voyashana
use
grabs it, immediately goes to Martin, and tries to persuade him to form the marriage ceremony again.
No, I'm not going to force it.
In addition, there is also a medallion on the table with the name Biblioticus on it.
This is for us too?
Yeah, you pass the dungeon, you get the prize.
Does it do anything?
Is this your talisman?
What can we do with it?
Nothing. You should give it back.
You want it, Martin?
Dibs on bibs.
It's already on my neck!
Oh, you
I was holding it when I had it.
Give it to him.
So what does this mean?
Well, with that and the right spell, you can summon Biblioticus and make him do our
Am I
bidding.
able to
Do you know the
grab
spell?
anything else from his pile?
What's the spell?
We didn't grab.
Do any of you know how to summon devils?
Yeah, it would be summon.
Not that high of a warlock.
Anybody, it's him.
Why would
We probably also need a magic circle and a planar binding.
I can do those things actually?
Player ally?
Yes.
Oh, actually, I probably could summon him.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can keep it. I was going to attack him.
Do you have the spell?
I have this other one of the books that I'm the book that I am attuned to literally can do those things.
He does have a pretty neat book.
I would, and you're like, you
It
need
was
to read
written
this.
by
And it's
Grass's
like, wait
former
a second.
girlfriend that he dumped.
So is there anything else in the room or in the corner that we could find?
Yes, there's actually a bottle on the table as well.
Does it have anything?
What?
Potion cured.
Does it have anything on it, like a note or
What is the potion?
label?
It says Archer Apple.
And I'll ask him, what does it do?
Oh, this is just my own homebrewed, delicious mead.
Sounds tasty.
Don't even have to insight that. Sounds fishy.
Is that for us too?
Yeah,
Archer's apple.
Archer's Apple.
I'm going to use one of my scrolls of identify on it.
Okay.
Ah, good call.
Yeah, no, it appears to be just really delicious mead.
Well, that's a waste.
Uh,
Shall we share it?
So, Bibbs here is gonna say, well, it seems that you made it past my dungeon, which I think if you were actual ordinary demons, you would have probably succumbed and confessed to your sins and been zipped off to the elsewhere. So I admit there may be something to you.
Oh my god!
I'm not sure.
Oh my. Ugh!
You can go up into the corner.
Has it been an hour?
I'm saying it has.
I'm gonna go up to the corner too. With her. Are you all right, Voyashana?
Fine.
Hi, my love.
I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder. I'm gonna say,
Is
Voyashana,
everything okay?
I've long suspected that you harbored feelings for me. But I want you to know, my one true love in life. Vengeance. Vengeance.
Martin.
Will always have a very special place in my quest for vengeance.
Martin.
Just know that once my quest is finished, I will likely wither away, and I will not be here.
Let's do this.
Martin.
I would be a bad husband.
Like nobody else is within earshot.
Oh no, you're so thin.
Huh?
I don't think the
Okay.
room is that big.
Well, like then telepathically.
Okay.
Martin, while I was under the influence of the potion,
Round up all the kids, take them to the park to run
and
around, buy pizza,
I
and they
actually,
can have fun at the park. And you
I
can
don't
hang
have
out.
feelings for you.
Well, something similar.
But I have gained a new appreciation for you,
Try to take it easy.
and I will help you with your vengeance, but not in a romantic
Yeah.
way.
His odor wasn't
By the way, I actually have a bottle of Archer's apple. So this is something that they sell at the nerd store, and I think it's freaking delicious. So I wanted to
Oh,
share
yeah.
some.
Oh, is that the mead?
This is a
Oh,
different
yeah,
flavor
that's
than
good
the
stuff.
one that you tried, but
Every time I go there, I get some.
yeah,
Well,
I wanted
Shauna,
to dip into it.
When we stand
we
outside
eat
the
together.
gates of Orcus's lair,
Someone open this.
I accept your proposal.
I'm
not
going
so-
to have to think
It is.
about it.
It is
It was
non-alcoholic mead, so for those who like want to try mead and not have to worry about alcohol, that's a chance.
Jeremy, could
You
you
pulling
hand-
out your knife
Cordell,
reminded
could you hand
me.
out
I
the
never
cups,
thought
please?
to ask here. Is there any chance that a black pocket knife, like this would be weeks ago now, just showed up here one day?
Well, pass them over here, and then.
I haven't seen one.
They're getting around.
My pocket knife that my wife
Are you trying to
got
pass
me
them
for
all the
Christmas
him
went
with the
missing. I have
bottle?
no idea
And
where.
then
Over here.
black.
And then I can pour it.
small or like that.
Like that size.
Take one down, pass it around.
I know where one is, but I don't think it's the one you lost.
What I mean?
I need the
You know where
bottles
one
over
is here?
so that I
Not
can
here.
pour it.
Oh.
It just
Give your mom a
at
minute. No.
work
Give
there's
your mom
one
a
that
minute.
just appeared out of nowhere. I don't know where it came from or
You have a
That's the
bottle
one
or
I
a,
want.
Wouldn't be happen to be Kershaw brand.
This one's
would it?
kind of dirty.
I don't know. It's just a knife. Like cut things open.
That one better.
I don't know where I would have one.
should we give the DM cup to Cody?
I grabbed it.
Yes,
Mine maybe?
Cody the DM goblet. I don't think that's gonna work.
At home, I have a cork cleaner.
Oh, I actually have a bottle opener. It's up there.
Yeah, like
Oh,
one that
is
has
it a
the
cork?
spiral, the
Cork.
spiral metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Never had to use it before, but I have
You
one.
can shake it. I'm not shaking.
Anybody shakes it, they're dead.
That's why I'm not shaking.
One time I've been near a bottle that had a cork to pop off, I was nearly hit by the cork. So
Cody, I
that was
thought
across
you
the table.
fixed the door.
Yeah, no, there is a specific tool that you want for that.
This one keeps
I don't have it
spinning.
with.
Oh, I swear I tightened that enough that I wasn't gonna do that.
Well, it's probably been played with enough that it undid whatever.
How the second point?
Screw. Yeah, second screw
I'll put
will
a
do a
second
lot.
screw in there.
So
Yeah,
your
every
way
pocket
out
knife
from
in
this
the
place
universe
from
has
bed.
one.
Alright, Bibbs. Now that
Used
we've
to,
passed
yeah.
your dungeon,
The
you're not
old-
staying here in this
Feels
well,
so
right?
nice, yeah.
No, you guys kind of ruined it, so I gotta make a new one.
We ruined it?
The Sphinx is still there.
Yeah, obviously it's too easy.
Ah, yeah, you're probably right. So go find a new location. It's better for a harder one. Sounds great.
Yeah, that's I
All
think,
the best.
I think it'll still be good for me. It's been a couple 100 years since I've actually went outside, so
This Bibbs wearing
it'll be
anything
nice
with
to be able to
pockets?
meet back with my old friends here.
Does Bibbs have something on that has pockets? Can I tell?
Wait, he's been
He's a
inhabiting this
vacancy.
specific
Yeah,
well
just
for
the-
hundreds of years.
Just the
Yeah.
natural pocket.
You're not
He
gonna
grabbed
seem like
things,
this
so I
happened a
thought
week
maybe-
ago.
He just barely like walked up the water as he finished the dungeon.
Gotcha. Alright, everybody fill up your canteens while we're here.
So nothing else in the room, though.
No,
Okay.
you guys all
I
have a
guess
free
Now
natural
that we know you
energy
can
use
just make
however
water,
you
not even a
want.
big deal.
Sweet.
So if you want to fulfill your wildest dreams in one
we got here.
blow, if you want to try to jump off a cliff and land on your head or something like that.
Yeah, 'cause landing on your
That's
head
easy
is a
to
good
do.
idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can do that. No problem.
Try to do that and roll badly on your feet instead.
Make a princess fall in
You
love.
guys
with you.
didn't make the superhero landing feat?
You got that one.
Superhero landing.
Yeah. So I'll just say that you guys go and transport the service. Where there's a couple of mushroom people.
It was mentioned about releasing the water.
Yeah, the water.
Isn't that why we?
A burst of water shoots out the well.
We got your water back. Right
Some
there.
Some rapport spores go over and they say thank you so much.
But
We'll
we
be
ran
able
away
to
from anything mushroom related.
be able to start a new colony and be able to feed our children. We'll name them after you. Don't mind that one. He's always a little upset. Anyways,
Well, do you mind if we take advantage of your hospitality and rest for a few hours?
sure. Would you like to participate in another meld?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
There was a lot to unpack last time.
No, I think we unpacked plenty.
We saw some more
Please
down
take
there
this
too.
exactly the way that I mean it, Boyoshana.
Yes.
I don't want to know what went through your mind in the last hour.
Yes, it's probably best. I would like to keep that private.
So we never broke our psychic link. And
No, I broke it. We've had this connected. The
I
whole
heaved
time.
in the
No,
corner a few times
no,
for
it was way after an hour. That happened a long time ago.
All right, are we doing like a short rest? Long rest? What are we doing there?
What's up
We
to you
just
guys?
took a short rest. We haven't hardly done anything since the.
We spent the whole
That's
time
not true. We battled the purple worm after the short rest. But I didn't use any of my first level spells in that.
We rested after the purple one.
I would like to long rest,
Long rest would be great.
considering where we're at.
Oh yeah, long
In a
rest would be
relatively
nice.
safe place.
It's a good idea.
Do that
And
one.
it's probably been a pretty long day going through the dungeon.
Level up.
Everyone levels up? No, just kidding.
We'd be
Do not level up.
Too late, you said it.
The words level up came out of your mouth.
Feeling lucky.
I still haven't used the ability I've been wanting to use since I multi-classed.
Hello, my
What
dear
was that?
son.
You're not a barbarian?
Not pure anymore.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Do we get a long
Hey,
rest?
that's exactly the kind of thing I have.
It was in my cheese wine. Cheese.
There
cheese
you go.
board
That shelf
thing that
anymore.
Mama
Don't push
got.
down on it.
Yeah, that shelf isn't the most stable.
This isn't the most stable either.
We'll hold the other side.
Neither are the
Crown of
characters,
pressure.
to be quite honest.
We got
I'm a
this.
little jealous. I've always wanted to have an excuse to use it, but as a non-wine drinker,
Please,
I just
it
mean,
hurts
I just
my
mean that I
hand.
have one.
This
Yours
goes
is-
everywhere.
This
You
one
could
is
probably
not.
find
Yeah,
it.
this one's very skinny.
You're in far enough. That's what she said.
Shit! Back upstairs, please.
Cordell,
A more accurate thing has never been said about that
Are we
joke.
looking for
I
the
think
If it goes, just
that's
spray
going to
it
go in our
towards
quotes one.
that way.
Emily,
If it does start to fizz, you can push it back in.
Yes, yes, it did.
I didn't realize that
That was
part of
so
it was
exciting.
made for to give it leverage.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm good, I can't.
Oh.
It's got carbonation to it to enough to a degree to kill me.
Probably.
Just a
Take
tipple.
small sip.
It's probably good for me.
But you get it and just sit there and circle it. till
Now, the
it flats.
taste may not be for everyone. If you don't like it, that's totally fine.
Yes, the long rest.
You just want
Yes.
a tiny taste?
You guys
Oh,
got
you
the long
do?
rest.
Because you could just, just take something and just squish it
I saw
around
something here when I
and
was
make it
changing
be
my
flat.
age that
Oh, there's
was something I hadn't marked yet.
Mm.
And it ended up when I marked something, it was like, oh, you need to mark this. I was like, oh, okay.
I didn't put a lot because I don't know.
Yeah,
No, that's
Right.
okay. 'Cause it's not, that bottle is not
I
endless.
was like, wait.
But yes, and we
Because
definitely want.
I'm curious of where
Do you
I
want
am,
this
and
to go
I'm
back
not-
in it?
I think I'm trying to find
Pretty
it.
sure they're
Look at that. It's stamped.
Or you
on
gonna
it.
Yeah,
drink it?
just over there.
Okay.
I
Is this
think
the
that's
dirty one?
age. That's probably what.
Well,
It's like the
think
first time
age
I
is
tried
actually-
tried
Well,
their
I'm saying
meat.
that's
I
You
didn't
guys
like
wanna
it.
share?
section I
But
went to.
you drink it 2 or 3
Where did
times.
you get it again?
We
Maybe
eat
you guys
together
try
at the
this
program
much.
mall.
Yeah, see this.
I wasn't going to drink it.
This one is
Under
not.
description.
I need another cup, please.
This is not a traditional cork. This is like a
For
custom
Miles.
rubbery
Thank you.
material cork.
That's where it was. In description has skills abilities with deception, which I marked, but then I can select.
Can I get a different one?
What's wrong with that one? Oh.
It's
Was
dusty.
that the dirty one?
Oh, they probably all were.
See, throughout my house, I have a bunch of shot glasses.
Do they know?
I don't drink alcohol, but I collected shot glasses from a bunch of other random places.
I thought about doing that.
They're fun to have, and then I have a friend that has a game where you basically roll the dice, and if you land in space, you either take one shot, a double shot, or do a dare.
Just a
and so they'd use like flavored soda.
I really regret there were skeleton shot glasses, like really cool looking ones at Walmart this last Halloween. I was there on like the first day they rolled out all the Halloween stuff, and I saw them and I was like, those
It
look
has
so
a
cool.
very slight
I
bit
don't
of
know what I do with
fermentation
them.
to it.
And
So
like,
it
oh,
tastes
and
like
then you
a
get
little
like shot glass or something. I was just like,
It's like root beer level.
Yeah.
Of,
I think they're fun to have, and I've gotten
More
ones from
bitterness
like
I
and
was a big
heat
boy.
just like rush through your
a
body.
couple different
Yeah,
places.
not
Like I got them
getting
from Disneyland. I got
The
them
first
from
time I took
June.
it,
I got them
something I took
The
from.
raspberry.
sip of my wife's sangria at the coast.
I think I got one in Chicago.
yeah, they're just a very
It
collectible.
just absorbs so
Some are
fast.
cool
But then
looking,
like 5 minutes later, I was
others,
completely
not
fine.
as much.
So if I hit a shot of alcohol, it'll kick my butt for a few minutes, and then I'm fine. Which is really dangerous for somebody that could turn alcoholic, which not me, but
Yeah.
you know, if you had those tendencies, it could be really bad. That's one of the things they warn you against.
I don't.
Yeah, just set it somewhere.
That was good. Thank you.
no, I think you should go to the front porch and drink it straight from the bottle.
Mm.
So yeah, I've got 4 kids.
Trust me, there's a reason I drank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It might not be.
It may not be the best option for me.
What is?
Acrobatics,
They're not
supposed to
athletics,
go back
or
So
Yeah,
that's
but
what I
not
need.
if
You
you
can make
can
it.
I would go
Oh well,
acrobatics.
it'll be drunk again sometime
Yeah, by
today. Please don't hurt yourself. I will hurt you if you hurt yourself. At least you'll
take
deserve
one
the
level.
I'll be embarrassed. Yeah.
Excuse me.
When I get my,
I'll be embarrassed that I don't know how to handle a knife.
Belt of giant strength.
Because you don't need it with a level of warlock.
Well, when I get, I'll do a hexblade warlock. I can fight using my charisma
Excuse me.
instead of my strength.
Yeah, the Hexadins. They're notorious.
I'll be honest. My
I'll just leave it here. It'll be fine. Yeah, the raspberry's much better, my
choices
dear.
of classes have
Do you
has
like
been
apple?
much more story driven than strategic.
Yeah, that.
The raspberry is much better, my dear. Do you like the apple?
Yes.
Good.
I'm sorry, I was focusing on my
I'm sitting
campaign.
here talking to you, and you're just ignoring me.
I love you.
I'm the one who got it.
Love you.
Love you too.
Sorry, I forgot to get music, so I'm getting us a little bit of theme music here. Let's see here.
Found when I was changing my age, there was actually a section I had to mark something. So it's basically just literally I've looked at like 4 times now in the last 2 minutes.
It's one of those things I like. When it comes up, it's funny to look back and laugh, but I really don't worry too much about like inputting the physical description stuff.
Well, it's this part. It's like skills proficiencies, and there's this I marked deception. But below that, I could select something, and I hadn't selected anything because it's the same page as where my page was on there. And I found that if I click on something, it gives me a proficiency in that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of okay, what would be the best
When you
thing
get to
to
this
have.
part,
Certainly, I
when I
haven't
start
selected
playing, she's like, "No!" It's like
based on
this
what
battle
options there
is
are.
very
Your
hard.
thing changes your proficiency.
Well, it gives me a proficiency in one of these.
What does?
If I
I
select.
would the same thing.
No, what is giving it to you? Is this
leadership?
What's in the description in the background? Under skill proficiency, let me choose. And I hadn't selected anything there.
Oh, you never took your proficiency for your background.
I never checked one of those, and now I'm like, wait, that's another proficiency I'll have. And now I'm like, okay, well, what would have
Alright.
been beneficial?
Now that's the next part of the game.
I think
is loaded.
athletics is a good one.
So yeah, you guys wake up. The mushroom people are just kind of standing over you, watching you while you sleep.
And their stuff's going
And all this-
Okay, we just leave it this time.
I want my gold.
All right. So yeah, they point in the direction you need to go, which is pretty obvious because it's basically deeper into this giant crack.
No, no, you're only allowed to say that joke once.
So now we're trying to find the person who
Yes.
we're looking for.
There's a person who is the old boyfriend of Tasha, and we need to settle with him.
Yep. Working it.
Wait, are we being mean to him, or are we trying to make friends with him to help with Tassa's?
It depends.
What was the goal? I don't
So,
remember.
so
something.
Grass basically explained that because she wasn't taking the breakup well, that she was most likely going to try to find you and turn you all into toadstools or pumpkins.
And what did he say we should do about it?
But that he knew that one of her assistants had been captured by Zuggtmoy, and that freeing the assistant would probably make you eat.
Okay. Okay.
I know. I'm now torn. I'm now torn. He isn't my troll. I know that now, but I have good feelings towards a person really for even an hour. It really changes your point of view.
Maybe you can. I know you'll still think this, but maybe just don't talk about how smelly he is so often.
I thought I stopped doing that.
When you took the potion?
No, I thought I did it generally.
She's in a love triangle. Yeah, Grath.
Twice I've rolled a 20.
Yeah,
I'm not
Grass
rolling for
kind
any reason.
of had a theme for me. And like we shared an intimate moment.
I think for it to be a triangle, there has to be
For that, you
feelings.
could do that with your phone. I just need to mess with your phone so the lights.
I don't
What
think
happened?
Martin's in a left triangle.
Alright. You
Grass
guys
could have feelings for him. I am
But
still sorting myself out now.
in the same vein, Martin has to be a participant for it to be a triangle.
That's not true. I accepted your proposal.
Well, that's true. So
I think he's more interested in using your abilities than your.
isn't that just a standard wedding contract?
Did I not make that clear?
I mean,
it wasn't live.
like even if it's just a friend, I don't know.
I
Besides, after he's done with vengeance, then I will be a widow.
I have heard of people who get married to their friends just so everyone else will leave them alone.
Grayson, you can talk to animals, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are venturing deeper into the crack.
I never even really
Crevasse.
considered Martin a friend now.
The official name is the Gullet. And it gets darker. All natural light is basically a forgotten thing as you delve deep into this crevasse. Eventually, you kind of make it into a mushroomy clearing where you'll have your first encounter. It appears in the form of fluttering, leathery wings.
Just wings.
No, I missed
Just
just
a
a
bat.
bat.
No, it's a bat, and it flies, and it basically hits a mushroom right in front of Krishna. And lies still. Excuse me.
Fungally! Oh, save our mushroom forest!
Guess I'll walk up to it and ask if it's okay.
With a series of sonar-like squeaks, it'll say, "No, she's got me," and it'll flip over, and you'll see that its eyes have fungus growing out of the sockets, and the eyes are bulging out where it can't really see anymore.
Oh, it didn't use those anyways.
Well, it's also coming out the ears.
Help me!
Does it look like a
I
disease?
There's only one
Yeah.
thing to do. I pull out my
It looks
knife.
infected.
Shall I do it or shall
Oh,
you do
and
it,
you
Martin?
give me crap for emergency killing.
Was yours a mercy killing? Oh no,
Does this count
the
as
point
a
is
disease?
no. No.
Does this count as a disease?
The rodents.
Oh no, he's
I'll
not
reach
towards
down.
roll.
And I'll pick.
Oh, no, that
is
was
it a big
self-defense.
bat or is
I
just
thought
that
that
small
was-
bat?
Was the rodent
It's
a mercy
a
killing?
it's
Yeah,
a
it's
decent
a
sized
with
bat.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well, nobody said that.
No, I thought I said.
Vance
Well, I wasn't
there.
around for the original thing, and you guys
See,
were
that's
telling me
why
the
I
story.
never
You just
finished
said,
this
"Oh, I feel
conversation."
bad. I killed the cat,"
it
and I was like,
said
"Yeah, you should feel bad."
someone got him.
No, I didn't kill the cat. He killed the cat.
Oh, sorry, the rodent and cat. Yeah.
Rodents and
And,
cats are completely different species.
His eyes hurt.
not
Ah,
actually
okay.
that different.
I'm going to expend
They're disgusting.
5 of my
No, I mean they're actually
on
not that
hands.
different.
to
No,
remove
they're
it.
very different.
Remove disease.
Okay.
You ever seen a shaved cat? They're not that different.
So
Why
yeah,
would you shave
you
a cat?
go and start
I
to
haven't.
remove
But I've
the
seen a shaved
disease
cat.
from this bat,
I have questions
and
of why
it
you're
is
hanging out
effective.
with
You
people
are able to
are shaving
essentially
cats.
Also, if you're trying to like,
extricate the mushroom stalks and return it to its former health. It is very grateful.
I'm gonna hand it to Krishna.
Who did this to you, Mr. Bat? Is it talking common or is it?
No, it's talking you
Never
back.
mind.
Can you understand me?
Do you understand the words
Maybe-
that came out of my mouth?
Maybe if you
Ain't
speak
nobody
slower
understands
and
that.
louder, it'll get it.
Speak right into its ear.
It would not be able to. It is a bat. Thank you so much. It says to Krishna.
You're welcome.
Can you ask who did it?
Who is she?
I was infected by servants of the Great Cedar. You must beware her corruption.
Great Cedar? Who's that?
The mother of all spores. The
Oh,
demon queen.
that's lovely.
Beware! And they go fly away.
Wait! Where is she?
Beware!
What direction? Wait, what direction was he flying
He
from?
was flying the opposite direction. Where you guys came from.
Well, there's this queen spore lady that.
Is that who we're
just to
looking
clarify,
for?
are we traveling through the gullet to get to where we're trying to go? I
Yeah.
thought this was just like a side stop.
You guys are venturing deeper and deeper.
I'm just
We
clarifying
found the
the
mushroom
why we're
people
venturing
with-
Yeah,
deeper and
we're
deeper.
going for the assistant.
I didn't.
So we believe that traveling through the gullet is where getting us where.
Yes,
Yes.
because he's on the other side. Dang.
Yeah, I just thought we determined that we could
The
fly
gullet.
there.
Yeah, we got distracted by mushroom people.
Well, I
Yeah.
can fly there.
I can fly there.
I actually can fly on my own too. Just saying.
With my
But also Krista can get us all.
walking up.
I was just clarifying. Like obviously, I was just wanting to know what our story motivation for going this way was.
Well, I'll say that.
Yeah, I didn't remember what we were doing either.
We just long rested.
But then again, I also missed
No,
the day we decided we were doing that. So.
Yes. So, yeah, how was that? What are you guys doing?
So either we
Onward.
can bypass all of this and turn into wind, and or we can go confront a spore queen.
Well, the thing is, we have to. I think we should stay on foot because we have to find the guy that we're here for.
Yeah.
Can we find
Who's,
him at
what's
60
his
miles an
name?
hour?
Isn't he
It's
outside
yeah,
of this?
it's far away from the gullet, isn't it?
So, Grass basically said that the Zuggtmoy lives inside of the gullet, and that this is her domain.
And that the guy was here.
Yeah, he was captured by Zuggtmoy.
Yeah. So we kind of
Oh, okay.
have to deal with her.
Oh,
Let us do
is Zuggtmoy the?
Spore queen, yes.
Oh, okay. So this is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I was confused about.
Okay.
I thought the gullet was not where we were headed.
Okay.
What?
So, yeah.
So the spore queen is who we're looking for?
now because it looks like she's the one that's captured our dude.
A
Oh.
demon. She's a demon queen of the spores. is what I'm
Okay.
And we're looking for somebody she can shoot now.
See, okay, that's good. That's good. I was just thinking.
Uh-oh.
Always
All
a
right.
bad sign. Alright, are you guys continuing on foot then?
Yes.
On
Okay.
foot we are.
You guys travel again quite some ways. Does anyone remember who failed those saving throws initially against those?
The
Blue
puffy
things.
I
thingies.
think it was Miles and
Not I.
Krishna, though. I
know Anaheim failed.
removed the disease
Yeah,
from
I
Miles.
Yeah,
And it was
I
Marishawn,
had a
that's what it
mushroom
was.
growing, so I got.
I
I
remember
didn't
now.
fail. What did I fail?
You failed against the thing.
The shroom
Those
clown.
things that had them pop.
Yeah.
I shot them. They all exploded. It was really funny.
Okay. So as you're walking,
I got healed.
a couple of you will notice kind of an itching sensation, and you'll start to notice that there are little mushrooms forming in the creases of your skin.
Are you sure I failed to save?
I'm positive. I
Okay.
remember. It was Voyashana, Araheim,
I failed, but I got healed
and
because I had
I'm pretty sure it was Krishna.
on my ear.
If I remember.
So I'm looking slightly diseased.
Yes.
Staff of healing. That's a restoration.
Does that remove disease?
Yeah, it does.
Can you help me out with that?
Yes.
Once a
Oh,
day.
thank you.
Oh, sorry, I used the only charge.
That'll be 10 gold.
10, I will pay you 100. Is that okay?
I'll take 100.
Okay, I'll give you 100.
100 gold is yours.
I'll take 100.
What did you do?
I got healed earlier because I already had mushrooms growing out of my ear.
That's
Okay, but
restoration.
why the 100 then?
No, I'm just saying.
No, we were all just cheering for his.
I was laughing about how he
Okay.
agreed.
extortion.
I'll give you
I
100.
thought that was funny. No, I was talking about just I thought that was funny.
Do you not want the 100?
I'll
You
take
guys
100.
think I'm going
Okay,
traveling
take
with
the
you guys out of the goodness of my heart? No. I'm in it for the money. You want healed?
There,
you
I
pay
gave
me.
you 100.
Oh man, I want to be that cleric now. I want to be the cleric that charges my party for every time I heal.
Running up a tab.
Oh, that'd be great.
Dylan gets robbed in the middle of the night.
Krishna, are you going to seek treatments as well?
Just keep handing them over the same gold.
Tell him to stick the 100 in his ear.
Let's see how many more. I can do two more healings of using my staff.
She's the last.
Is
one.
he
last one?
diseased too?
No,
I was
he got
just
fixed
earlier.
earlier.
Okay.
Because I had the mushroom growing.
So it's just her. We only need one.
Is that per day or is that a?
It recharges a certain amount
Her
of dice roll.
Did you recharge it for today? Okay. I never actually clicked on that long rest. Just realized that.
So yeah, I'll say Voyashana paid for both.
Yes.
So lesser restoration.
The next thing that would happen would be, as you're kind of like making your way through these mushroom stalks, you feel a tremendous vibration in the ground, like giant footsteps. And they're kind of headed your way. I'm going to need something
Large,
gargantuan.
like one of those they just did, or how large do you want to be?
We'll just use this.
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh.
Holy smokes.
So, not an ogre.
It's just a giant skull with teeth.
We've got a picture of it.
Am I able to take cover before it comes? There's
Um,
mushrooms around, right? And if he's big, then I just like overhead.
They don't have a gorilla.
Hold on.
Yeah, who knows?
You can really shoot.
Hmm?
You got real warfare.
Maybe sneak
Owl
this-
bears, as it turns out, are kind of weak.
Go real.
Oh, yeah. This really the best picture.
I assume the special D20s we got are a one-time use.
Yes. One time you can use it however you want.
Or recharges once a day. It would be
Usually
unstoppable.
probably doesn't arch as I thought it was going to be.
I'm
It's like
very straight.
at him. I was expecting more of an arch from a tame, but no.
Okay.
But I was impressed you caught it. So. No tin to the
I'm pretty
face.
sure I ate all of those.
It's alright. Are those the peanut butter pretzels?
Yeah.
Okay. I grabbed
Oh.
more Nutter Butters this time in the Rice Krispie treats, so next time I'll grab some more peanut butter pretzels. And
Okay.
For whatever reason,
Images.
this past couple weeks, it just hit this spot.
well, you've kind of exerted a lot of energy here
Oh,
in the
yes.
last few months.
That's true.
Just a bit.
And your sleeping has probably been great.
Shh.
Don't say that out loud.
Jinxing it.
Don't say
No,
that.
I keep saying it. And you keep
What
sleeping,
she's
so-
saying is that
Alright.
Cordell's sleep has not been great.
Well, he hasn't been sleeping in school, so I'm assuming it was probably okay too. So he's not on some little couch somewhere. Although today he was laying on a little couch today.
Today?
Yes, but he wasn't sleeping though. He was just laying there comfortably.
Uncomfortably.
All right.
Showing pictures of me?
What?
No,
Take a picture of me?
no, we were talking. She said the kid's been sleeping, so we were saying that Cordell hasn't been sleeping in school either.
You sense this thing long before it comes into
Oh
view.
yeah, something on the ground.
Thump, thump, thump.
Yeah.
A big, big.
Great.
Big thumb thump.
Oh, did you put something in?
Yeah,
we got pictures.
in the images.
Got pictures of this weird looking thing.
It is gargantuan.
Is it the one with the 3 legs or 2?
It is very, very large.
Wow.
Well, that's ugly.
But yeah, it's basically just breaking through the underbrush. You see a couple of animals that are like the size of small deer, except for they're like weird fungus deer things. And as it's walking, it's stirring up the wildlife, and tentacles are reaching down and just sucking them all up, and throwing it in its ginormous mouth. Doesn't appear to notice any of you at the moment, and it's just basically headed this direction.
Pass without trace.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I have
Good
it,
idea.
right?
And
I got it. Let's see
Yeah.
how this works out when
I'm
we're
pretty sure I have it.
Or is it just for me, basically?
It's for everyone. It's area of effect.
Is that my other character?
Yeah, I got
Oh,
it.
there it is. This is unhighlighted.
It just says self.
It's centered on itself.
Oh, it's centered.
Yeah, it's centered on you, but
Okay.
it reaches out
Okay.
Like this?
to cover an area. Pass without trace.
Ah! We're not gonna.
Yeah, Veil of Shadows and Silence radiates from it.
30 feet of me. Okay. I
I
can do that.
Follow it.
I can
Probably
cast.
lead us to Zuggtmoy.
Really?
Well, we want to find this lady, don't we?
Yeah,
Well,
but what
that
makes you
flew
think?
that way, so
You mentioned
We want-
animals, so
Maybe we could follow its tracks back where it came from.
Where is Shauna? How often can you fly?
I can fly every day for 4 hours.
He has this flight spell.
Yeah, I can fly too.
So one of you.
Actually, I don't have a flight spell.
So
I
here's the
don't
thing.
fly.
I can fly too, but I can't concentrate on
Out of
flight
that
and invisibility at the same time.
The pictures
But
that
I
pop up as well. I'm like,
could concentrate on
yeah.
one of you being invisible and you can fly
I can fly.
and go check this thing out.
What? Okay, well, somebody else going to have to do the pass without trace then.
That
Oh,
also
once it's
concentration.
gone, then
Oh, okay. All right.
Also, can you guys see in the dark?
Do we want to
Apparently
follow
it's been
it though,
flat.
or do we want to follow where, or go back and track it to where it came from?
Have we seen what it is?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's in the.
it's a big, gory
big-
pair of
it's-
pants.
yeah.
It's a big, ugly thing like that right there.
It's horrifying.
It looks kind of fungusy to me.
Yeah, it's got little fungus deer like this stuck in it.
It's literally just scooping them up.
That's guys. Don't you know anything? Those are a good omen. The brown cows with the mushrooms on them. It's the only place where the zombies are.
So which do we want to do? Do we want to go and track where it came from?
Let's split the party. Half of us follow it.
No. Not split
Ever not
party.
for sale.
I think we should go.
Is it going the direction we were going
Okay, so
with,
then
or is
let's-
it like just
Yeah,
cross it?
it's
Yeah,
kind
but
of coming from like this way and it's headed this way.
Which way did the bat go?
That way. From where you
Straight.
guys
Okay, so we go where it came
Yeah,
from.
let's track it. Let's get around it with pass without trace, and then let's track it.
Yeah, just
And
keep pass without trace up as long as you can. Because it's always nice to be sneaky.
Alright, how does that work?
I
You,
concentration
We all
to
get
an
plus
hour.
10 to stealth checks.
You underestimate the sneakiness.
It's
You know what?
dexterity.
I can
yeah.
do this multiple times a day. I'm going to additionally make myself invisible for right now.
Everyone roll for stealth as you're trying to slowly bypass it.
I got a 19.
Yeah, add 10 to
I
it.
rolled
If,
well.
Martin, if you added 5 to it, that'll just about pass
Yeah, that's
anything.
it's not checks. It's just saving throws.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I need a dexterity check.
21.
Oh, roll disadvantage.
Would this count as advantage for sound? Because I don't make it have advantage that way.
Oh yeah. Does it tell you that?
My boots say sound only, but plus 10 advantage. Boots of Elven kind of sound only.
I think the 10 and
I rolled
7
at
alone.
I roll at disadvantage. I still got
Yeah.
I also rolled a disadvantage and I got 20.
That's just the stealth.
I got 27.
I got 23.
I think yeah.
So that helps with the sound part of it. And I can
Miles is
roll.
probably going to roll the lowest out of all of us.
Yeah. Right
I
behind
would
me.
take my first roll. That
Are
was
we all huddled next to
pretty
you?
much not a good second roll.
No, next
No,
time.
I
Yeah.
don't get that one. Yes.
What
Well,
was
it's not a saving throw.
what was the lowest that you guys had?
Probably 24. That was me.
That was the
No,
lowest anyone-
19.
Oh,
19?
sorry, I
You got
forgot we get a
19.
plus 10.
This is adding
Yeah,
10,
you get a
right?
plus 10.
I'm like 36.
Okay.
You guys are slinking through the mushrooms.
I didn't roll too great.
And
I got
the ground is
21
soft.
plus
There's
10.
no branches. It's no snaps. It's just slight squelching. However, as you guys are going, Voyashana gets a whiff of something or someone that is irritating, and she has just an itty bitty ick noise that she
I'm
makes.
a little too close to her.
Dang it.
The thing stops for a moment, and with eyeless sight, it looks around.
Can I slip
But
away from
then
Voyashana?
it keeps going.
Oh, okay.
It was really close.
You would have farted.
I don't fart.
With thunderous steps, it continues on through the underbrush, crushing mushrooms.
On its way. All right.
We didn't accuse you of making a loud fart.
Well, I don't fart, so therefore no problem.
So yeah, you continue deeper and deeper into the gullet.
Is it easy to follow this big booming thing?
Imagine.
It's like knocking down
Sure.
Oh,
speed
my roll
bumps.
would have been higher slightly anyway.
I don't think that's too
I rolled, we're going where it came from. I
Nothing.
realized I rolled an 8. I'm like, oh wait, no.
What if it's going
efficiency,
back
which
to
kind of
where
is a
we
ability
want to go?
that lets me
Well,
count
we're
anything below 9
it's
rolls.
going the same way that that
Hey, there you go.
So it would have been
It is
That
going.
was
Oh,
plus
yes, I didn't know it's
plus
strong.
10.
Okay.
But that doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
If that was straight, this
I
thing
forgot
is
about
going
that part as soon as I
slightly
rolled that
off.
second one.
So
I'm
we're
like, no,
covering
wait.
I see. Now I understand why we don't necessarily want to follow it.
It also
Yes.
came kind of from where
So
we were.
having avoided the moose spore is what it's called, and it is a monstrosity, let me tell you. You guys continue on. You go deeper and deeper. Eventually, you'll come across voices. Just kidding, not voices plural. Just a single voice. It seems a little weak and kind of like not in full. How to describe it? Basically, how you would imagine someone who's been drugged. Basically, yelling for
incoherence.
help. Yeah, incoherent. Yelling for help and saying, "Get off me." Basically, it's heading the same direction you are, but on a separate path. What is it?
It's a yelling voice for help. That sounds.
I'm like, help!
Let's
Help! Get off me!
Can I insight it to see if it's like some sort of trick?
Sure.
But
Sure.
then- Oh,
A
great.
one
One and a one.
Are you sure it's nice?
The only thing you can really insight out of it is it sounds not like,
Like
a
a
human
voice.
voice, but more like a deep, onerous voice.
Let's think closer. Take a look. We're still wrapped up in Pass Without Trace. Doesn't that last for like an hour?
Everyone roll stealth checks again. We'll see how well you do.
No, I got the same thing.
I'm not gonna roll again because I got a nat 20.
Oh yeah.
26.
20.
You disappear. Your party is like.
No one knows where I went.
You went to the
No,
ethereal plane.
I got a 39. I don't think I passed.
19. Seems like the lowest.
I only got 43.
I got
I can't be hurt in the
18?
Oh,
team.
I got a 20.
I got a
Sorry.
nat 20
okay.
plus
Don't
13
forget your 10.
plus the 10.
You guys are really sneaky in this gross underbrush. But yeah, you kind of peek over the mushrooms. And it's an interesting sight. You'll see that there are a bunch of myconids. I'll say that there's about a dozen of them. And they are dragging what appears to be a barlgura.
Dragging by the actual body part or dragging by like rope or something?
No, they're just dragging him.
Well, I'm wondering is like the rope tied and dragging that way or like I
Like,
got your
they've
leg and dragging.
got an arm on him each. They're just like dragging
Oh, that
him
kind of
away.
dragging.
Well,
How many
let's
are
keep
there?
going.
A dozen.
I mean,
What is the creature?
Barlgura, he's a demon shaped
Oh, man,
basically
I-
like a giant ape.
That's not
Yep,
the one
even
we
less.
need, is
the
it?
one being dragged away is it even?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep, couldn't carry even less.
Yeah.
It deserved its fate. I would insult it.
Wait.
Really?
It's the devils that are supposed to be in charge?
This
The
is what it
demons are
looks
the
like.
chaotic ones, right?
Yeah, Charles is a demon.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, we don't care about that.
Nope.
He's not the guy we're looking for.
We will not interrupt.
Oh, do we know what the guy we're looking for is like? What if that's the assistant?
He's a Yugoloth.
He's a Yugoloth. We know what that means. Totally, sure.
Do we have
Demon
pictures?
furry.
I mean, I'm sure Grass kind of explained that he was like a fox person.
That's not it.
A fox person.
Oh yeah, it's like pop out of work.
Are we looking for? Hey, Cordell, ask Emily if she got any pickle juice.
I'll take a shot glass or something. No, I'm pulling a cramp like a
I was gonna say cramming. It's so weird that that works.
It does work
What?
like that too.
These
Electrolytes.
myconids, they do appear different from the ones that you met that were so friendly. They have basically gross-looking purple splotches all over them. And they're heading in the direction that you guys were heading. So
That's slower, I assume.
So now
Wait, are they ahead of us?
Oh, they're
Yeah.
going the way we're
Oh,
going.
perfect. We can follow them and see what they do with that thing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I don't want to reveal ourselves.
It's even better than rescuing it. We can watch what they do to it.
very good. So yeah, you guys follow them deeper and deeper. Eventually, it gets to be this area.
He's not evil, but I don't know if I would describe Vance as good.
Nobody's making that description.
Oh, yeah.
He said, Cody said, you're good. And I was like,
Oh,
Sorry, I messengered myself these maps and I didn't put them.
I mean, I do have morals. Like, I wouldn't kill a child.
Oh, you would.
Yet.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I'm glad I didn't.
Wait, that's not
Granted,
right.
I also kind of wasn't able to focus at that time either. So
You know, I remember I came and visited the one time, and I was here during all that, and like I was thinking about it later too, and I was like, my character's gonna be back, and I was like, it's a good thing that didn't happen like while I was around, because Vance would have been very.
well, I was thinking I was gonna actually, if he didn't get it, I was gonna stab the kid, and then all of a sudden that other stuff happened, and I could no longer stab, and kind of glad I didn't.
You stabbed an old woman though.
Yeah.
Oh, this kid was
but I got
important.
money out of that.
And it was.
And I helped clearing the pigeon population, unintentionally, but it can be a bit of a pest sometimes.
All right. You guys basically are wandering through the mushrooms.
You wondered.
But yes, there is a little path that is blocked on all sides that the mushroom people drag their hapless victim into. If you want to follow further, you'll have to enter a kind of a narrow passage.
You guys want me to go ahead? Says the invisible person.
Yes.
Okay. We're still within our hour window.
Yeah.
Do you have to be within a bubble, or is it
30-foot radius.
oh, it's a 30
Oh, to get his bonus, I would use bonus.
It's
giving me
really high
numbers though, having his bonus.
I have two different things that are giving me advantage right now. I have advantage against being seen and heard.
I just got this hurt part. Not quite on the scene. But still,
I can turn you invisible sometime if you want.
I'm not down here just yet. But with that wonderful little nat 20 die we got, I have an idea of what I might want to get with it.
Okay.
I need a good roll for
Are you
something.
following that?
Perfect to roll.
So you're following one of them?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
At advantage because you're invisible.
22. They were both 11s.
What did you get without the advantage? Oh, it
That was
both
without the 10.
11.
Yeah. They were both, yeah.
Yeah, you are able to pass through. What you see before you is basically a myconoid village. There are various huts scattered throughout a clearing. You see that the Baragura is being dragged into one of the huts.
Is it like the most important hut? Is there a more distinguished hut?
I'd say that it's a bigger hut.
Okay.
I left it upstairs.
How many myconids do they
Yes, but
Based off of just from what you can see, you could probably estimate that there's about 100
At this
myconids
point,
on
I'm
this
calling.
village.
Okay, and these all look like the more menacing type?
Yeah, they're all covered in
Is there
purple,
one up
like
there?
swords.
Yeah, it's going. Bad thing is, it's pulling
Alright.
towards the groin.
I will come back and I will report and I'll say
crap.
they took him inside a tent and I didn't feel like going inside by myself. And there's like 100 of these things that are covered in these purpley spores.
I don't know what shout is.
Jeez.
Obviously not.
Oh, you need it to work.
Chug,
better.
chug.
Oh no, I don't need that much.
You need it to work.
Just like that.
Get it down.
I saw a thing
It's
for
insane how
pickles
well that will melt.
that
It's
has
still
like a
warm.
drain in the
It's trying
bottom
to-
and you flip it over. So
Yes.
you flip it over and it drains all the juice out and you get the pickles without the juice. And then when you're ready to store it, you flip it back over and all the juice goes back on the pickles.
I need to get me one of those. Actually, I just bought me a whole thing of pickle juice the other day.
So what happened? Followed the bump.
Yeah,
Sneaky.
So we
went
got it to
in,
the path,
they
we then followed
dragged it
further
in, probably started to fillet it, or cut it up. Or
Anyways, you guys
back out.
feeling like genocide today?
So is there just a village of these evil
I'm
myconids?
just wondering, why did you just jump to genocide?
Well,
They're evil, aren't they?
I
know
don't
that
think we
they're-
can cure
we
100
don't
of them.
know anything yet.
We know they're under the control of Zuggtmoy, because the good myconids that sheltered us told us that they used to be under the control of Zuggtmoy. And that while they were under her control,
Are-
they
are-
were used to
Do we see anything about the
decompose
guys?
demons.
So
Well,
Does that make them
have we
evil, though?
considered talking
Another moral quandary.
to her?
Well, we're already in hell. They're herd minions. I think
Okay,
we
so
just-
are we still stealth?
Yes.
Okay, I can we get close enough where I can at least spot one of the myconids?
You'll have to go through the narrow.
You mean besides the other two? Are you trying to talk to them?
Yes, because they all talk to each
They
other
all went
because they're
inside
all.
there.
Okay. You can try and talk to them, but before you do, I'm getting in position so that when they inevitably don't negotiate with you, I can start blasting.
Yes, obviously.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd
So
like
we
some
gotta stay-
high ground
Are
or
you
something.
gonna try to sneak in there?
Well, yes. I just need to see one within 100 feet.
Okay, roll stealth.
Okay, so I went ahead of
Get
him.
ready to summon 32 wolves.
32, is that what you said?
Should get summon 32
Okay,
wolves.
so that's 13. That was
And
8.
if I cast
So,
Crusader's Mantle,
so
every
we
single one
still
of those
there,
will take
it's
24
23.
damage.
You don't have any stealth of your own?
Huh?
You don't have any stealth of your own? I was just
Well, I
asking.
think it's 22
So
then,
I could
if you're bringing that in.
We could easily
Oh,
wipe
sorry.
out a myconid.
No, I'm not trying
Yeah.
to. I didn't know if you had any.
Yes, I have 0. Just like I
nice. Okay.
Did the other ones tell us how
So
to
I just
read
need to
for
see one.
influence?
Maybe we should have asked.
Yeah.
Well, I
No,
just,
too late
I
now.
just actually read this thing's abilities. It probably would have gone off earlier, but I'll say that Vance was super sneaky. But yeah, as you go through this crevasse, one of the mushrooms starts screaming.
Attack.
You're stabbing it.
Should
It
say
dies,
it
but
is.
as you do so, like 10 more mushrooms start screaming.
Okay, but I was ready, so I'm gonna start blasting.
You're gonna blast the mushrooms.
Specifically, I'm gonna light one of them on fire with bonfire.
All right. You guys start burning these screaming mushrooms.
Oh yeah, this is how we wanted to start.
They have 13 hit points.
You attack first.
They have an armor class of 5.
Well,
so.
It was just the one.
This is the perfect time for a pack of wolves.
But I'll say this: so I'll say like 50 Myconid warriors, like run up to this entrance. So just every square is filled with Myconids,
I still like to try and negotiate.
and they're just they just run up and they're standing there. But then out of the midst of them, one that's like 3 times larger than all of the other ones, just like stomps through the crowd. It's not killing them; it's pushing them out of the way.
That would be fantastic.
Just
Never mind, on
replanting
the
them.
inside will be them.
I
Replanting
now I
them.
want to make a D&D scene. That's gonna happen. You're just like, how are we gonna deal with all these guys? But then their own monster just go
Take some out.
It's like some of the Thrawn family. You can convince them to kill themselves
Yes.
by talking. Like the surgeon guy. I got him to lay down on the
Oh,
table.
you
and be his
made-
own subject.
you made it there?
Yes.
Oh, so you're in that too now.
Yes.
Because I was gonna say, like, if we had one just visibly, we would only be.
He's like, that was gross.
Yeah.
I almost felt bad.
So we would
Nah,
all have
I
to
feel
be
bad.
right there. We could have some of this little back.
I made the mistake of not
And then I drink with the dude with the fat thing.
Oh, yeah.
I drink with it with Mal because he could use this monk part too.
Yeah.
And so it didn't affect me at all. And so he just kept drinking until he just blew up.
So
All
I'm
right.
guessing they
I
can,
just
their
said- I
spores
just made
can
all my
sense even
constitution
invisible
saves.
things.
Yeah, that's what I
These
did.
particular spores, yes. The big one is going to come up, and he's going to send some spores your way. They land lightly on your skin. He looks up at you and he says, "Welcome, softers. Are you here to celebrate the birth of our new prince?"
Wait, what?
Yes. Actually, yes.
Praises be to the great cedar.
Doesn't even care. He just packs one down.
Yeah.
It's just the one's on fire.
You are safe here with us. You arrive at a wonderful time. What did I name this place? Oh.
The Mushroom Kingdom.
Sloth is on the verge of something great, truly marvelous. Celebrate as the joy and the day is nigh.
Out of curiosity, what kind of creature are you making your new prince out of?
Ah, well, I will consider you to be guests if you are here to honor the great cedar and her new prince. I will give you a tour. Follow me. So yeah, he's gonna. The crowd of Myconids will part, and they're just gonna like all stare
So
at you.
Cedar is like coming of age.
You're asking him this? What do you mean by coming of age?
Like moving from childhood to adulthood.
Oh, our great queen has always been an adult.
Wait,
They said new prince, like probably she's had one before.
okay.
What happened to the old prince?
Don't ask what happens after you.
No, this is a miracle.
Yes.
Nothing like this has ever happened
Exactly.
before.
That's
Do go on.
Yes.
Yes. But first,
It's a celebration.
as he reaches the tent, he'll open
it's
the
a
flap.
good thing.
And inside you see the Baal Gura basically on a crucifix. Not nailed to it, but strapped in.
Oh, okay.
It says you're actually just in time for this part. And you'll notice that at the back of the tent there's some squelching. as a ginormous slug that has eyes kind of like you guys have seen the parasite, where it's like got weird eyes, and covered in different mushrooms and lichens. I actually think I might have a photo in the post. Hold on.
I would like to open up a telepathic link to the critter, the demon.
The Myconid?
No,
The one on the cross.
Bulgura.
Ah, the Barbura, yeah.
Like, hi. Do you know what's about to happen?
Help me.
Okay, do you know what's about to happen?
No.
Oh, okay. Well then, I would love to help you, but maybe they're going to do something good. And then get the link.
Okay. This giant slug
We
comes,
don't know what it's
comes
going
up
to
from
do.
behind.
I have no idea what conversation
It,
you
it,
just
it,
had.
it raises up, and a pseudopod extends out of its mouth and goes into the demon's mouth. And then the rest of the slug is going to kind of engulf its face. And you hear like an odd, like, pumping noise as the body of this Balgura kind of expands a little bit.
I feel like I should turn away. This seems,
And then with another squelching
seems
noise,
like something
the slug will go and extricate himself. And as he does, the Balgura deflates and a bunch of spores will fly out of its mouth.
Oh no.
And then a couple of the Myconid servants, they're going to untie him. And the sovereign, which is the big one, is going to say, perfect, ready for service. Go serve our queen. At which point, this thing is going to stand up and it's going to walk out.
That was less horrible than I thought it was going to be.
Is it walking in the same direction the other things we passed are going?
Yeah, it's going to go deeper into
Son
the.
of I knew we should have been following.
Well, no, it's going to go deeper.
Not the direction.
We've gone in, and then it's going
Further.
forward.
So it spreaded mushrooms and then turned into a mushroom zombie, basically.
That was the new prince?
Oh no, that was simply a servant to be future fodder for the prince.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was.
So we're now
very-
okay. So two cool ceremonies in one day.
Yes.
Anyways, let the tour continue. So yeah, he'll take you to a couple of different like tents where there's various Myconids doing various things. You see that there is a circle of Myconids that are building a new building. It is twisted. It does not have normal or attractive architecture. Everything is growing with mold on it, by the way. There's not a single service that does not have it.
Old moldy.
Let's see here. What else does he show you guys? Another thing, it is oddly quiet. The Myconids don't speak, as they all communicate telepathically. However, the most perceptive of you may hear some moaning in the distance.
That would be me.
You are moaning in the distance.
No! No!
Would this be like passive?
Exactly.
Or is
Yes,
passive
I have
perception?
18 passive perception.
I have 20.
Oh, okay, there you go. So we both hear the moaning.
I've only got 14. Slacker.
I've got 19.
Oh, see? That's 3.
I've got passive perception.
I perceive stuff.
I can see my foot at the end of my leg.
I know how many fingers I'm holding up.
Perception is not my strongest.
Yeah, basically it kind of just shows you around the village. The place is disgusting, covered in mold. But yeah, eventually he'll get to the part where he's like, let's see. Do you want to see our garden of welcoming?
We were more interested in the prince.
Ah, well, this is where the prince is going to dwell after the birth.
Oh, after the birth. Okay. Okay. Yes,
It's so beautiful.
I'm sure.
Come this way. And he leads you to the northern section of the village.
I guess if he believes it's the most beautiful place, an insight check wouldn't have helped much.
Even
Because if he believes it is,
what were
then-
you trying to get? Like,
So basically, there's a
He made a
path that
claim.
leads north of the village that leads to another map.
not doing it means the genocide, and I'm still of the mind that that should not happen.
Don't look at it. Don't look at
Look,
It was
as
so
long as
tiny,
it's
I couldn't see
justified,
it.
it's on my bucket list.
it. It's one of those buckets.
It said justified genocide. No, that's like on the list. Justified
Justifiable
genocide.
Oh, so not commit, just justified. Well, that's
it needs to be
easy.
justified.
Well, I mean, I don't.
There we go.
It's not something you can. What do you mean not commit?
Well, if it says on your bucket list justified genocide, that's easy.
No. That's with the FIED, justified genocide.
Well, still even easier. You find a genocide and you're like, yes, that was totally justified because obviously threats.
Unless the bucket list is commit justified genocide.
Yes, exactly. If that's
Yeah,
on your
you
bucket
guys
list,
are
well, then
coming
that's
from
a
this
problem.
way.
I mean, it is a list of things I want to do before I die.
Which you might die to her.
Oh, you should come home with me. That's like one of the things we're trying to do.
Are you hitting on him now, Matt?
There we go.
I was holding on. Don't want to go. Can't make me.
All right, as you guys go, the moaning gets louder.
The scary part is,
Can
I believe
put
that
it literally
that
just moan
Voyage
and
Sean
moan?
meant that sincerely.
Yes.
Perception. Well, because of my little wonderful trick, that would be a 10 plus 10, so I have a 20 perception.
Yeah, I'll just read. The low muttering and moaning grows louder as you enter this glaive. It turns eventually turning into a symphony of moans, cries, and hisses. The only light comes from a few glowing mushrooms along the edge, but even in the gloom, you can't miss the source of the sounds. The heads of a dozen humanoid creatures peek from the ground, mold and fungi growing around them. One voice calls out. It appears to be. Oh, what is this? This is a. Hold on.
You said you see heads sticking out.
I'm just saying, right now, fireballs would be really devastating to our group.
A horned devil
6 of them, specifically.
cries out loudly, "Please, for whatever gods you serve, kill me!" And as he says this, like, purple ichor falls out of his mouth, and you can see fungi, like, it's slowly enveloping his face.
Ugh. Okay. Bucephalus. We had Bucephalus cast Holy Weapon. Don't want him to suffer.
Really? Okay.
Bucephalus casts?
You're going to cast a spell? You're not going to just give him some water?
He asked us to kill him.
Yeah, like holy water.
No. Hand me the condition rings. Bucephalus will be concentrating. Yeah.
I was wondering why you were pointing at me.
And I was like, what do you want?
What, you want me stabbed?
Oh.
Stab him. I got lots of knives.
It's okay if we kill one of these things, right?
Are you asking the sovereign?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I typically leave care of the garden up to,
Because
Up
he's
to-
going to kill one of the.
Are these just heads
No.
or their
I
bodies
think that you said
connected?
that.
up to Yesterbrod.
Oh.
28 to hit.
That's up to you.
Yeah, you, so basically this devil was at the end of
hit points. So like, and it's just a head kind of sticking out of the ground.
Flicked it in the eye and killed it. Only right
Accidentally
this
trip
two.
over it.
Well, as you, I'll just describe it. As you slam your glaive down, the head
30
splits.
damage.
The head splits, and out cordyceps kind of spring out from its brains, and a few spores kind of erupt from the ends of the stalks. At which point you'll hear a voice right behind you, and the slug will rear up out of the corpses and decaying bodies, and it'll say, "That one wasn't quite ready yet."
Oops. Sorry.
Ready for what?
I politely request that you refrain from splitting any more of the skulls until they're ready.
This is the same slug that converted the. How many of these not quite?
So
corpses are there?
I'm
So-
getting kind of grossed out.
There's about a dozen
So-
of them that still have like semblances of life in the form of breathing or moaning, and another dozen that are just not moving. The ones that aren't moving all have like sprouts of like cordyceps and fungi sticking out of their brains.
So I'm getting kind of grossed out, as great as this all has been. We're looking for Zuggtmoy.
Ah, the great cedar.
Yes, that's the one.
Are you here to celebrate the birth of our prince?
Pretty sure we covered that.
Ah, well, very good. Would you like to serve as servants, or would you rather join these pitiful wretches as sustenance for the new prince?
Oh, that's how we do it? We can't just like, hey, Zuggtmoy, we brought, it's a baby shower, and we brought gifts. It's either accept your very deep and very disgusting French kiss, or be buried.
Eventually, all will go into this pit. you
Oh,
see
well then,
before you.
if
However-
we're all doing it, then how about we just do it later?
If you wish to stay alive a little bit longer,
Yes, very much.
then you simply need to submit to the will of Zuggtmoy. And you can meet her right now.
How do we submit?
It will only take a kiss.
Okay. I'll kiss him.
Oh no, it would be a kiss from me.
Oh, okay.
This is the big guy, or this is the slug?
This is the slug, the same
Yeah,
slug that.
Who else is with us? The big guy?
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask the big guy. I thought we were honored guests here.
Well, yes, you said you were here to celebrate the birth of the prince.
Yes.
So should we not be given a choice whether we want to receive the kiss?
Oh, I was under the impression that you were here to serve and offer yourselves up as sacrifice.
See what you caused. Yeah. You know what's going to happen now, don't you? Yeah. Alright.
I'll give you a kiss. I'm gonna attack this slug.
I was like literally looking through my spells. Which one am I gonna use?
How big is the slug?
Let's see here. Let me pull up the
This is
stats.
my fault.
No, not necessarily. It's just inevitable. It's going to happen regardless. Hey, if you're going to swing around there, throw
He's large.
your horse partner there behind you with you.
Okay.
Well, not right behind you, but
I'm gonna maneuver in front of him to stop him for a second as I'm saying, I'll give you a kiss. So I flank him with Krishna.
And I'm reading up on this, and I'm ready to act as well.
Okay. I'm gonna stab him with my lance.
one star.
23.
Hold on, I got both stats and stuff.
That's the slug.
Yeah.
This is the big guy. Okay, I'm ready to do my thought.
Okay. You're stabbing him with what?
My
I just-
dragon lance.
For what?
23 to hit.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna hit with Scorching Ray.
So we were all three like ready.
Okay, fine, I'll let happen. Why not?
I'm using my bonus action And I'm quickening a spell to turn myself into a giant ape.
Okay.
And then I'm attacking.
What would be the armor class?
Its armor class is 15, if that helps.
32 piercing and radiant damage.
That's a hit.
No, it's on the bottle.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Oh, you caught it.
That's also a hit.
You let it go.
4 hits.
You smush it. Smush it. You got it.
That's right, there's the slug.
Ooh, that was not great. So great. My first attack is a 12.
Yeah, that would
That's against this guy, by the way, not the slug.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a miss.
And my next one is a 17.
That would hit.
It is a 3d10.
There's 2.
2 plus 6. 24.
Damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bludgeoning.
Alright.
Do I get a second attack?
And I've got my.
I got 2 attacks from my attack action.
No, just one.
So then my fire damage is 8 plus 6 is
14.
14 plus another 6 is 19.
20.
Or no, 20, yeah. 20 plus 4 is 24 fire damage.
To who?
To the slug.
Slug.
And then I'll attack him.
I don't want it to kiss me.
Do we need more attacks?
This is the surprise round. Everyone else is doing it.
Okay.
We were all little like,
I can
I've
technically,
never resisted
I'm
peer
by the big
pressure.
guy, so I can technically go after him.
This may
And I'm behind
interrupt the combat, but something happens with the attack. At this very moment, all of the mushrooms surrounding this horrific garden, they'll start to undulate, and all of a sudden large eyeballs will open up out of all of them and stare down upon you. And with a vibrating voice from the mushrooms, it'll say, "Stop the violence. I will let you enter and see me."
Do we have to? I mean, we just want the guy, and we just want to take him and leave. We could just not see him.
I wish to strike a deal. Spare my garden tender and my servants.
I still kind of want to stab the big guy.
Let's let this play out. Is my vote.
Well, I'm already behind
Yeah,
him.
We've made our point.
I know, I
Yeah.
just don't want to see it.
I'd be like,
It's been a very long day.
So we don't really want to get into this nasty fight.
Well, we're doing it, I guess.
Let's go do it.
Yeah,
What
let's
do
go.
you think over there?
Let's go.
I think we played nice with Grast. I am done playing nice with Demon Lords.
It's not. It's just much.
standing there with my short sword. So we're not.
But this is a good opportunity to get closer to her. Let's
Yeah.
stop.
Yes,
killing the
there we go.
peons
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, let's
accept
save
the
Get
it.
game
after
for now.
what we're in, yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Acceptable.
I can't talk right now.
Standing behind him.
So the slug is really, really injured. Like it's like spewing ichor out of the various stab wounds. The sovereign, he's faring a little bit better.
Sovereign is this guy.
Yeah, he's the big mushroom leader.
I didn't do that much. I only 24.
Okay.
It's not bad for first go
So yeah, he'll much less nicer this time, will lead you back through the village. All of the myconids are giving you awful, like, hateful stares.
You know, it's your fault. You weren't clear. Didn't know that celebration meant, line yourself
They'll
up
lead
for
you all the way
subservience.
through the village
You know, open up with that.
to a large mushroom at the end of the clearing. They have a
I
separate
mean, it's
battle map
really
for that.
a lot of problems could have been avoided with proper communication.
There you go.
Like, hey, are you here to celebrate the birth of our prince and
There it goes.
let us?
Lettuce.
It's just I'm trying to think of a better way to put it. Let us either bury you or inject ourselves in you. Oh, it's just like I can't do it. Was this slug? You saw what it did? It was gross.
Alright.
Assuming this slug didn't follow us.
Yeah, no, it's just the myconid leader.
Flip it off on the way away.
No child. Alright, I'm gonna need quite a bit of minis. Start with Zuggtmoy.
Are we going to get into this at this point?
Yeah, it is 8:54.
So give us a.
We're just gonna have some role play, and then if battle breaks out, we'll do the battle next time.
So look at that beautiful mini.
Yes.
January.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm just gonna describe the other ones. You know, bring them all down.
Yeah, don't bring them all down for.
Okay. Let's see. What did I describe this as?
Stand up, buddy.
Where's the giant owl bear? There's an owl bear. Oh, it's giant.
I think Kristen just cast some large.
You can maybe be a giant.
How does enlarge? Is there a limit on what size it can take things to?
It takes you to the next size category,
That would be nuts.
but it only adds 1d4 to your damage,
Which is unfortunate.
It's kind of underwhelming.
Yeah.
But you have advantage on strength checks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. Okay. That's really good.
You all see Zuggtmoy in all of her glory at the center of this sickening purple mushroom, basically in this like depression. Surrounding the clearing
She's really
is many servants. You see about 2
In this
dozen.
depression.
They're kind of like myconids, except for they look a little bit more beautiful and female in form.
Trick garbage.
However, they are disgusting. It's kind of an odd dichotomy. Also, you will find that there are several. What's the word? Quaggoth that have been infected with spores, as well as there are 3 demons present. Oh shoot! I forgot about the new guy. There's 4 demons present. There is a pit fiend. There is a a Glabrezu and a Nalfeshni and now a Barogura.
When it comes to demons, I know a couple.
They're big demons.
All right.
And they are covered in purple mold. Several of them have mushrooms poking out of various locations in their body. But yeah, another thing that is odd is Zuggtmoy has basically a female figure. However, she has a humongous, swollen, distended belly. And as you watch it, there's like movement within it as it like undulates. It's just weird.
We're just
You know,
here
this
for a
is
Yugoloth.
this is why
Sam?
I don't believe in power.
Ah, you mean my pet? And she'll go, and you see the Yugoloth crawl out from underneath the steps. And it's covered in slime and it's skinny and looks just wretched. And he'll like come and cower before her, and she'll go down, give him a couple of pats. He said, "I'll go back." And he's like, "Ah!" Runs back underneath the steps. So you're here for my pet, is that all?
That's it.
I like my pet. I don't want to get rid of them.
They're worth more to you than your life.
Do you honestly think that you could overcome my servants,
What
myself,
about that squishy creature?
in my own lair?
We can trade. Get the squishy creature.
Listen, I brought you in to make a deal.
The fuzzy elder.
I don't want to expend the resources or energy replacing my servants. I want to provide as much nourishment as I can for my child,
Please don't touch.
my Yugmorgus.
Yes, more.
She rubs her belly. I do not wish to fight. As a matter of fact, quite the opposite. I wish to enlist your help in obtaining a new food source for my child so that he can grow big and reach the heavens. In return, I will give you your pet.
I can make lots of food.
The food I'm seeking is a little bit more difficult to obtain.
That is.
What is it?
There is a creature up above on the surface which has been causing a bit of a nuisance.
Which creature?
No.
Starts with a T, rhymes with
Ask.
I wish to enlist your help in slaying this creature.
Oh, you were serious. Okay.
With our power combined, I believe that we can overcome it.
That thing. You want to team up against it?
Yes, I do.
Against what?
That.
It would provide the perfect nourishment for my...
Harass.
Such a ras.
And as she says this, she goes, ah! As, like, her belly extends like the thing inside is killing. Very soon, my child. I know you're hungry. Help me with this and I will give you my pet.
And your servants will assist us.
Oh yes, I will be there to battle it with you.
Sounds kind of epic.
Pregnant and all?
Yeah, pregnant and all.
Interesting.
What do you think, Martin?
Can you cease your hostilities for a few minutes?
Or not?
No.
I really don't care which way this goes.
We're almost done. We're almost done, okay?
Vance will say to Krista. Because you're the one. Why feed the Tarrasque to this demon? We should just kill the demon.
He just wants to kill her.
I'm kind of leaning the same way. The only reason I would consider teaming up is to, like, not try that hard and let the Tarrasque tear her to bits and then turn on her and kill her. But the Tarrasque is doing good work. He's just stomping demons left and right.
Exactly.
I think it's fine where it is.
I can see that my persuasions are falling short, and I can see it in your eyes. And if that is the case, I will resort to threats. And
That's gonna be smart.
she'll call her pet over, and she's going to breathe in its face
Can I stab the big guy?
a bunch of spores. Yeah, you can stab him. I want to stab him.
Oh, she's doing that.
I'm stuck on that for
And we have two possibilities.
I wanted to do. Because I'm behind, that was a 16 there, plus 12, so 28.
That was it.
1d6. Plus 8.
Don't forget your allies are next to him,
So
so
that's
you get your sneak
Like
attack.
10
dice.
initial piercing. Yeah, piercing damage.
Your bajillion sneak attack.
Oh,
dice.
I remember that.
Does it go up once per level, or is it not?
It's every couple of levels. So that'd be 10 piercing. And Swing attack. I have 66.
If you do not agree to this deal, I will kill this creature here and now.
Okay.
It is your
Okay.
choice.
Okay. May I approach the queen?
I mean, nobody's stopping you.
Okay, I'm going to approach the queen.
How
Looking
much-
firmly
I
at
don't
the
know how much
fort.
damage per
So
hit.
I've done 10 piercing plus
Big
26
advance.
more. So 36 total damage.
That's exactly what he had. You stab him and he just kind of kills him.
Just kind of
Which one?
the big, the
Sovereign,
sovereign,
yeah, the guy I'm
sovereign
standing
is
right
dead,
behind.
yeah.
That's why I stood behind him while we were
So you
watching
did
her.
not kill the slug, but it
No.
I think it retreated because it was
almost dead.
Most
And him,
Yeah.
who is not as hurt, is
Queen.
now dead.
Queen Zuggtmoy.
Kind of
In
falls down and I want to move.
he
um,
falls, and I want to move.
it is part of my culture when we
I just move over. I sneak.
commit
I didn't do
to allyship and treaties that it be done like by shaking of hands or something.
it. Oh, then we're almost done. Okay.
Is that okay?
The last time I touched a man,
Not a man.
I ended up with this child.
Okay, well, still not a man. Also, when pregnant, it usually can't happen twice, but I don't know your physiology. That okay? No?
Last
Yes,
time it
no?
was quite pleasurable.
Okay, still just stop. Just stop. So that's a yes or a no on that.
She'll reach out a pseudopod that's like squirming cordyceps.
Okay, reaching into my pocket, ring of stone.
While that's, I
Wait,
just kind of tap on
I thought about stealing that from you multiple times.
If you want, I'll use the 20 for it.
I like how inventive it is.
I'm thinking on this now. That's how we're ending. He's
And
gonna.
the DM's going, yeah, let's end it right there.
Yeah, no,
Give that to you.
No. She sticks one of the cordyceps around and it just kind of oozes into it. And yes, she totally freezes into stone. And that's where we'll end.
Do you want me to burn that D20 for her?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, she was totally willing to touch you. So
Okay.
that is where we'll end. Zuggtmoy turns to stone.
There we go.
In front of everyone.
Petrified.
Like, I do feel like it was justified in the story, but I'm also like, I just used my sorcery points and my 4th level spell. I've only got this temporarily. I want to smash things.
There are still a ton of servants left in the clearing.
Oh,
So
Yeah, I was about
Oh,
to
you
like.
know, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was like, Vance was like, I don't want
No, like I'm totally with Martin. He goes like, fight a Trask with this tub of goo. No,
Here I was gonna tap.
I
on
was
Vance's
barely
shoulder and be
handling
like,
your
"Should I
descriptions.
attack?" You see me like nod or
Did, you already did.
And then no, like because I went behind you after, and then I was just saying should we attack her? Just because I can get a yes or a no from you.
So honestly, the Zuggtmoy is like the grossest out of all the
Oh,
demons.
yeah. Still that happens like
yeah. Martin cannot ally himself with demons any longer. Plus, she's just gross.
I just felt like
the intersection